They ain't gonna never read you that.
But what happened?
They ain't gonna tell you that the Jews are so-called black people.
This book of the law of the Lord is only for the
It's only a matter of time.
only for us. It was given to us.
But for the remnant of Israel
That's our
wakes
Lord.
up.
That's right. That's our big brother. That's the one that's coming back
we
for
ride.
us. Back for us.
We come from a bloodline of priests, sold into captivity. Father, break these chains off me, make me free. In time ambition, 2024 AD. Live from the belly of the beast, Babylon. Should we stay, should we flee? In time's ambition.
All right now, Kahala Yahweh, Bahashima Mashiach Yahweh.
Back at it for some more of it. For some more of it, right?
Right.
All
Right.
praises, man, to the Most High, man. It's always a blessing and a privilege to come in the presence of the Most High God, man. In spite of everything that's happening around about, man. Hey, it's always a beautiful thing to be in the presence of the living power, man.
That's right. That's right. Indeed it is, a blessing, you know what I mean? A gift. The Most High wake everybody up with gifts every day. Every single day, you know what I mean? All praise to the Most High.
Yeah, you might be thinking, hey, man, ain't nothing happening, man. Ain't nothing seem to be going the way that I want it to go. And the Most High does it in another direction, man, to get that to you, that exactly thing that you need, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. Because he don't do it according to our purpose or to our pleasure, man. He does it according to his. That's what's beautiful about it, man.
Right. We got to appreciate that, you know what I mean? And that's what he's looking for, appreciation. That's why we got Thankful Thursday with the trees of righteousness.
Right?
All praise to the Most High.
All praise to the Most High God, man.
And that's the trees of righteousness, pursuant to that verse we always get when we closing out in the book of Isaiah. You know what I mean? That's chapter 61. You know what I mean? Verse 3. To appoint unto them that mourn in Zion.
That's right.
He didn't use the whole world. He said to them that mourn in Zion. He's being specific.
That's right.
To give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness. Now, we all can identify with all of that. I mean, before we got on, we may seem energetic sometimes, but we're a little heavy, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Workload, bills, enemies all on us, family members, you know what I mean? Things just ain't going right. That's the spirit of heaviness. But the Lord, he already prophesied that he's going to give us the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness. That they, or we, might be called trees of righteousness. The planting of the Lord, that he might be glorified. You know what I mean?
That's right, man.
And we really believe the Lord planted us here. We had other offers and people trying to sway us to go here and go there. You know what I mean? Spirits saying, no, the Lord planted us here.
That's right.
And that's what we are. We're going to hold it down. We got the second annual Passover coming up. All praise to the Most High. You know what I mean?
Man.
That's next week on Friday.
It's on us.
Yeah. Hey, it came up quick. If you didn't RSVP, man, you might be out, man. I don't know, man. You know what I mean? But everybody, man, even if you don't, with us, keep the Passover.
Got
Friday,
to.
April 11th at evening.
That's right, man. We know our Christ kept it, so we got to keep it, man.
Got to keep it.
So, it's, and it done hit. It's here now, man. You know what I'm saying, man? I'll praise to the Most High, man. I pray and hope that all of Israel, man, do whatever you can to keep the Passover, man. Even if you, like you said, not with us or with someone else, or, you feel comfortable with, make sure you keep the Passover, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
This is how we acknowledge the Lord, man. And we're gonna bring this thing out tonight, man, to help our people, to help them understand how to be prepared, what you need to do, and what to look forward to. Right?
It's going to be great edification, and it's just more instructions. We're blessed to be able to have instructions. Who else did the Lord teach how to please him? You know what I mean? Who else did the Lord do that to? He hasn't taught anybody else any other nation intricate details on how to please him.
No.
Everybody else is winging it. They do whatever they want to do. But we got the most high power, and he showed us, the instructions, the way of life, the way to life. And, that's what we're here to do is follow instructions. We've been winging it all of our lives, doing what this guy told us and that guy told us. But now this time, we're back and we are going to heed the instructions of our Father.
That's right, man. That's right, man. And that's a beautiful point, man, especially with what's going to come out tonight, man. I got one basically going to stay in. I'm going to get in Luke. We're going to break that thing down because that involves what he just talked about, man, how, surrounded by all these other nations and they giving us all these other gods to worship and do and control. Listen, man, whether y'all want to believe it or not, Christ only came for the Israelites, man.
That's right.
Even with this Passover, we're going to show you who was with Christ doing it, right? So this is a cut right here for everybody, man. When they turn around and say, "Oh, it's the whole world," let's see if the whole world was with them doing this Passover, right? So we're gonna break this thing down tonight, man. Right,
Luke,
you ready to get into it, King?
Did you say Luke? Did
you give me Luke 22 and start at verse 7?
With pleasure. It's the book of Luke, chapter number 22 and verse number 27, and it reads, For whether is greater.
So did I say Luke 22?
No.
And 7, verse 7?
Oh, verse 7.
Yeah.
Luke 22 and verse number 7. And it reads, Then came the day of unleavened bread, when the Passover must be killed.
Now pay attention to this, what we're getting into, man, because the Passover must be killed. Christ is the Passover, right? I'm not going to give you all of it right now, but I'm just giving you enough, man, to know what we're going into detail tonight about the Passover. It says the Passover must be killed. Real quick, Baba Kashai, could you drop down to verse 11?
Verse 11. And ye shall say unto the good man of the house, The master saith unto you, Where is the guest chamber, where I shall eat the Passover with my disciples?
So we got a chamber, we got a guest place that's only for the disciples and only for Christ, only for Israel, right? So we had to go get a place. We have to prepare ourselves, and that's what we're doing. We're preparing for Passover. And if you notice, Christ said a guest chamber. So this can't involve everybody. He said, where I may eat with me and my disciples, right? Come on down. We're going to drop down real quick, Baba Kashai. Give me verse 19 and 20.
Verse 19. And he took bread and gave thanks and brake it and gave unto them, saying, This is my body, which is given for you. This do in remembrance of me.
Keep in mind, this is Christ breaking the bread and giving it to his disciples. This don't include the whole world, right? This is only Christ and the disciples, and they're in a secret place, a chamber place where no other nation, no other people. Go ahead, guy.
Likewise, also the cup after supper, saying, This cup is the New Testament in my blood, which is shed for you.
This is my blood that is shed for you. Those who are with me right now, this blood is for you, Israel. This is not for all people. The Passover is not for you to open up, man, and just invite in uninvited guests too. You have got to be an Israelite to partake in this, man. Christ is right here in this chamber, secret place with his disciples preparing, right? Watch this, man. Let me get verse. Baba Kashai, let me get verse 30 real quick.
Verse 30. That ye may eat and drink at my table in my kingdom, and sit on thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Now
we know what Daniel told us about the kingdom. He just basically told you who the kingdom is for. Christ is telling you for the 12 tribes of Israel, the kingdom that's going to last forever, Israel.
That's right.
This will be an unstoppable Passover. When we do, we're going to be having a Passover in the kingdom. It's going to be forever. It's going to be non-stop at all. So we're preparing. This is how we prepare ourselves for the Passover. We got the place and everything, man. We got the perfect lamb, the sacrifice, which is our Mashiach Yahushai, right? We're setting it up, and guess who's among him? The Israelites. Watch this. I almost started, Baba Kashai, and I'm gonna turn it over to you.
31.
30. What I say?
We just finished 30.
You just finna start giving me. I might jump a little bit because I don't want to keep. Wait, drop down to go to 36 real quick.
Okay.
For me, Bible
Hey, Shalom in the chat. Shalom, God.
Shalom.
Shalom, sis. Shalom, y'all. Peace to everybody in the chat. 36.
Yeah, drop to 36.
Then said he unto them, but now he that hath a purse, let him take it, and likewise his scrip. And he that hath no sword, let him sell his garment and buy one.
Wait a minute. Most High is telling them, hey, say you're going, go get a sword. Why is he telling them to go get a sword? Right? And this is end up doing the time getting prepared for Passover, right? Give me 38 real quick, Baba Shah.
Verse 38. And they said, Lord, behold, here are 2 swords. And he said unto them, it is enough.
Hey, he said, that's great. That's enough. You got 2 swords. That is good. That's all you need. Right? Why is that? Real quick, Baba Shah. Let's break it on down to 49.
Come on, verse number 49. And when they which were about him saw what would follow, they said unto him, Lord, shall we smite with the sword?
Lord, shall we smite with the sword? Go ahead, King.
And one of them smote the servant of the high priest and cut off his right ear.
Hey, this is the funny thing about that. If Christ didn't know that was going to happen, he would have never told him buy a sword. He told him get a sword because he knew this was going to come into place, man, that we're going to have to take the kingdom regardless, Israel. We're going to have to fight for what belongs to us. And getting ready for this Passover, that's what's going to get us moving and going, man, and standing strong for the Most High God, man, and understanding we're getting prepared for something, right? Christ is the Passover. I'm gonna hold that a little bit, but I'm gonna drop it off too. I'm gonna land my plane real quick, Baba Shah. But I'm just saying tonight, you just seen Israel in this passage alone. You seeing Christ and the disciples in a secret chamber together where there's no other nation of people but Israel. And I don't know how they're gonna get past that. It's on you, King.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's really beautiful, man. I don't know if I can go. I mean, I could, but that's really beautiful. I mean, that's awesome and a great point, a great nuggets that you brought out right there. You know, Christ hung around his. Matter of fact, he hung with his disciples were of the 12 tribes.
That's right.
You know, I mean, because he even told the woman, "I'm not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel." But more importantly, the sheep that he rode with was sheep that he rode with were circumcised.
Yeah,
as we're going to read, because it's against the law to partake in the Passover if you're not circumcised.
Yeah.
Now, one thing we know about Hamashiach is that he taught spiritual aspects of the law. He taught the law. He walked the law, but he taught the spiritual aspects of the law, right? And so check this out. On your point, King. 12 disciples and Yahushua taking Passover, right? They're all circumcised physically and spiritually, supposedly, right?
Right.
But there's one that's going to be, you know how it tells us that if you are unworthy, don't take of this.
Right.
So Judas Iscariot, we know he betrayed Yahushua. Shalom, Judas.
Shalom, sis.
Judas Iscariot. He betrayed Hamashiach, and basically he betrayed his own people. You know, long story short, the point is that each one of his disciples represents a tribe.
Right.
Also take, you know, how Judas Iscariot was taken out. He wound up betraying him, getting killed, and then in the book of Acts, I think they replaced him with 2 more disciples, right? Showing how there was the tribe of Joseph, but then the Lord. There is no tribe of Joseph. Now there's Ephraim and Manasseh. But then the tribe of Dan was out. So there's going to be some going and coming in all of this spiritual things that's going on. One main aspect before I stop talking is that Judas partook of the Passover and unworthily. He wound up being the son of perdition, and he was sifted out. Don't let that happen to nobody. We're going to partake of the Passover. It's going to be however many of us it is, right? And however many people around the nation, around the world is going to be partaking in the Passover. Don't get sifted out this thing.
Don't do Passover,
it. Everybody knows in this thing that around Passover time, people get sifted out. People
Yep.
start bugging out. You know what I
Oh,
mean? People
yep.
start bugging out. Hey, we had a brother, not that he was sifted in or out, because we had a brother that partake in the Passover with us last year, and that was the last time we seen him. He's no longer, he's no longer here on the planet. If you know what I mean. You know what I mean? So, things happen around it. It's a big, the beginning of the year for the Hebrew calendar and for us. And this thing is real spiritual, and it's nothing to play around with.
Salaki, on your point, God, break this one down. I'm gonna pull this out because you just spoke about this. 1 Corinthians 11:27. I'm gonna read the 29. It says, "Wherefore, whosoever shall eat this bread and drink this cup of the Lord unworthily, shall be guilty of the body and blood of the Lord. But let a man examine himself, and so let him eat to that bread and drink of that cup. For he that eateth and drinketh unworthily, eateth and drinketh damnation to himself, not discerning the Lord's body."
Not discerning the Lord's body. Not discerning the Lord's body. You think it's okay to just come in this thing? And hey, man, I'm just gonna say it. Because we had some scragglers last year that, hey, just gonna come in, you know what I mean, and be around the festivities, but their mind ain't circumcised.
Nope.
Mine ain't circumcised. So one or two of them, you know what I mean, got sifted out. However, they got sifted out. You know what I mean? People that were there and just, they ain't gonna be there this Passover.
Nope.
And it's gonna be some probably that don't, fully believe. They just around us, but they don't fully believe. Man, I don't believe God is just gonna only save the blacks, Hispanics, and natives. Or they mind ain't circumcised. But they're going to partake of the Passover without being circumspect of themselves, and they're going to bring damnation upon themselves.
Yep, that's what the word said.
Hey, man, we have to, and there's many different ways that we can be circumspect. On a physical way, just one that came to mind. In the law, it says that our women, and I have a household full of women, so I got to reiterate this to them. But the women cannot be amongst the congregation while they're on their menstruation, right?
Right.
Uh-huh. Then we got a visitor.
Shalom.
Shalom, God.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. Hold up.
Come.
He's gonna run out for man. All praises, man.
So our women, they have to be circumspect to make sure, hey, not that you can't take the Passover, you just can't be amongst the congregation at that time, And then there was instituted a makeup Passover if you miss it, things like that. There we go. You know what I mean? All praise to the Lord.
Brother into it, man.
Come.
Hold on, why is it blurred out? Hold on.
Might got to pull back a little.
Damn it.
No. God, I gotta go back.
No, I got on like where it just makes my face clear.
Hey,
I don't.
Yeah.
It's nice,
but regardless, if y'all can't see this is official.
Yeah.
It's official, I'm part of the tree.
That's right.
That's right. I'll praise to the Most High. I wish I could see my plaque, name on it. Tell you how much love these brothers show. These brothers got me a plaque. They got my name on it. These are real brothers right here. This is all what they're going in and what they're talking about. This is what this is all about. It's us coming together, understanding who we are, and joining the proper brotherhood.
All praises to the Most High, man.
Man, I wish I could show that. I'm gonna try to see if I can fix it.
Hey, man. All praise to the Most High. This brother, you know what I mean? If y'all don't know him, this is Kanayala, the line. I don't say it the way you say it. You say
none of us do.
It's Kanayala the line, but it's all good. We'll get it.
I always say Kanayala. You know what I mean?
It's like Shalom, we got different dialects of how we say things. So
yeah.
That's why I don't ever say
it. Since we've been formulating, the brother been around, and we've been wanting the brother to come along with us, and the brother been putting in work on top of work. The brother been, all by himself, been putting in work. All praise to the Most High. He's got his wonderful son with him. You know what I mean? And they putting in work together, you know, building things, and that's all it is. It ain't about me, you, them. It's all about the Most High, but it's brotherhood in this thing.
That's
you
right.
know what I mean? It's brotherhood, and that's what we all about, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Hey, I still remember when we first met.
Yeah.
Yeah, how we supposed to go to the one spot to post up.
Oh yeah.
At the last minute, let's go over here and post up. And then he's driving down the road. He was supposed to head to one spot. And then he turned around and was like, man, I'm just going to turn around and go this way. And then we all met up at that one spot at the same time, man. Ordained by the Most High God, man. And look where it's at today.
All praise to the Most High.
Come on. And the Brother Ben family, you know what I mean? We done kept our holy day, all types of stuff with the brother. So all praise to the Most High, man. Super excited. Super excited, man. Brother's got leadership qualities. The brother's a teacher. The brother's a good brother, man. And, you know, we just look forward to building and fellowshipping with the brother. Man.
That's right.
And I'll pray. And the same here. I could not have joined a better band of brethren. Like I said, we met up. Like it was just the will of the Most High. Like it was only a matter of time, considering how we all met and how we all got together and how it all happened. I mean, you know, we can't see the vantage view of the Most High.
Yeah,
like we can't see from how high he's looking at things and how he has the order of things moving and how he has things going. So I'm just very thankful that I was able, because he's seen the situation. We're not gonna talk about it. He's seen the situation from a distance. So he placed me in the best situation I possibly could be in. I'm around some real wholesome brothers who wholeheartedly put this truth in, who wholeheartedly hold it down for the Most High, who are wholeheartedly brothers at the end of the day. And that's what this is about. Like you will, I will not. This brotherhood I got right now is special to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we're building this, like the brother said, we're building this from the ground up. And it's all praise to the Most High. Only He can do these incredible things that we got going on right now. So I'm just grateful to be part of this community. I'm grateful to be part of Trees of Righteousness. I'm grateful to be put on the branch. So it's all praise to the Most High for that. And these brothers right here.
Man. All praise to the Most High. Now, y'all are the lion, you know what I mean? So they get used to seeing the brother, man. Get used to seeing him on the videos, and you know, vice versa, man. We're gonna merge. Like I said, the brother been putting in work. So you know, welcome the brother, man, and thank the Most High that you know this thing is formulated. Like I said, I met the brother when I first started walking in this thing.
Oh yeah, we didn't tell about that. We go back further than the story we just talked about. I'll let you go into it.
When I first bumped into when I first was introduced to the brother was putting in work with his sons, and I was baby, you know what I mean? I ain't know nothing, you know what I mean? And met the brother, man, and good brother and everything. And then, you know, like Chief said, next thing we know, even when I met you, when I was with Chief, I didn't realize that was you. It took a minute for me to say, man, you know what I mean?
So that's the dude we was out. Like, we literally met in Chattanooga a long time ago with the mighty brother Ashar from BOW. Mighty, powerful brother out there.
That's right.
We actually just happened to link up, and he happened to be a reader, and I happened to show up. This is when I was in a different camp, and we pretty much, the Most High has had us bumping into each other until just now. So you can't fight the will of the Most High. He's gonna place you where he wants to put you.
Right. Same deal. I was with another camp, and next thing you know, hey, here we are. The Most High, the Most High do the drafting and all that. You know what I mean? He picking it. Now I'm gonna need you over here. You coming over here.
That's the move board of chess pieces, man.
Yeah. There you go. I like that. Yeah.
He's definitely moving the chessboard, and it's just a blessing, y'all. Like I said, I couldn't have found a better position, especially from where I came from. Like I could not have fell in a better place. So
beautiful, man.
Yeah,
that's right. Brotherhood, love of the brotherhood. That's right, man. That's what it's about, man.
And that's what we doing now is building up on this Passover. You mentioned your brother Shire, you know what I mean? He multi-willing, he RSVP, so he'll be there. And you know, hey man, we're gonna have great fellowship. Spirit of the Most High gonna be amongst us. And what's better than rehearsing a righteous acts with your family? You know, rehearsing, knowing this thing is real, showing your faith. You know what I mean?
That's right.
You know,
what's better than that?
Ain't nothing better than that, man, at all, man. So on this preparation tonight, and what we telling the brothers and sisters, shalom, right? Preparation. And guess what? Hey, what brought out earlier, you cannot partake this unworthy. Right? And I'm gonna let me grab one precept real quick, King, man. I'm gonna go into that to show you something real quick, Israel. Okay. Can I get Matthew 22 and verse 11 to 13?
Okay. 22 and 11?
Yeah, 11 to 13.
The book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse number 11. And when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there a man which had not on a wedding garment.
Earlier, we brought out that when Christ told the disciples, go and find a place and go and get a guest chamber, we're seeing now that someone that's a guest that's here that's not qualified because they don't have something on. They're not keeping this Passover like they supposed to. And let's see what happened. You got something to say about that? Jay, you was about to say something?
Not me. Well, I kind of was, but it may be a moot point.
Go ahead and try.
Talking about the wedding garment. The lion. Can you give me Revelation 6 and 11, Baba Kashai?
Come. This book of Revelation, chapter 6, verse 11. Oh, hold on. Oh, Lord. Okay. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 6, verse 11. And the white robes were given into every one of them. And it was said unto them that they should rest yet for a little season until their fellow servant also and their brethren that should be killed should be fulfilled.
So this is going into our people, right? And we got the garments. These are not just regular garments. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get one more precept on that. I'm gonna go right back to your point, Chief.
Go ahead.
This is Revelation 16 and verse number 15. This is Yahweh Shai, red letter. It says, behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame. Right?
Right.
So walking naked, keeping your garment. Walking naked is being in sin, being in some type of things that you're not supposed to be into, right? Not keeping the commandments is one of the main things, basically.
Right.
So when you got that garment of peace on, or this garment, you've been keeping the commandments. So let me go back to yours. Where was we at?
Shalom, Kobe. That's right on point too. Shalom, LaBella.
Shalom, guys.
I can let me back on that on a precept if you want.
Come.
Go ahead.
It's 1 Thessalonians 5, and I'm gonna read 1 through 4. But because the brother was going into a pivotal point right there, if you weren't paying attention. But the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly in that day in the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. That's what the brother was going into. We don't know when the Most High is gonna bust that sky open.
No.
You better have your together.
Yep.
That's what this is going into. Your road better be right.
Yeah.
And that's why we're rehearsing these righteous acts. I just want to touch on that, brother.
That's right.
Fine. Beautiful point. Beautiful
That's
point. Right on point. So it all mingles. Did he decide that merge? That's amazing. All praise to the Most High, man. That's exactly what we're getting into with this lesson tonight to show you as we prepare Israel and what you need to do. Right? Go ahead, Bobby.
So I'm going to read 12 again. Matthew 22 and 12. And he said unto him, friend, how came you in here not having on a wedding garment? And he was speechless.
So he done singled them out. You can't hide. You can't go anywhere, man, and say, you know what, man, he ain't gonna see me. I'm over here. He called him out. Friend, come up here. Go ahead, Baba Shah.
Come. Then said the king to the servants, bind him hand and foot, and take him away, and cast him into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
There's no mercy there. With this whole situation that just happened, there's none. You can't drink this. There's damnation to you, man. You got to have everything on. You got to be keeping everything the right way in order for you to be a partaker of the Passover. You can't shortcome. You can't have one leg in and one leg out. This is serious, Israel. You don't want to come in this thing, man, and take that, man, and thinking, okay, man, I'm cool. Long as I take half of it, I'm good. It don't work that way. And we showing you tonight through precept, man, it does not work that way, man.
Last verse, it says, for many are called, but few are chosen. So that brother that came in without the garment, representing, somebody that's just not fully circumcised, they halfway in. Yeah, I know I'm an Israelite, but you know what I mean? I think salvation for everybody, or, you know, whatever. You know, he was called, but he wasn't chosen.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's it. Many are called, few are chosen. Not everybody can take it. Not everybody, man. Let's just put it like we talked about earlier. You have brothers that were showing up to the Passover. You don't see them no more. Many are called, but few are chosen. That's a good precept.
Precept. This is Revelations 3:16. I'm just laying me backing off what the powerful brothers are bringing out. So then, because thou art lukewarm, neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. That's what the brothers are going into. You cannot be in this truth halfway. The Most High is gonna get rid of you.
Yeah,
you deserve it. 2/3 of us gotta die, and that's just the point. And I'm not gonna shed a tear. We're out there every Saturday, and y'all won't believe the amount of people that just ignore us, smirk, and laugh.
Yeah,
the Most High is gonna get the last laugh.
That's right.
That's on the Most High.
That's right. That's right. Hey, he does talk about how they're going to call on him in that day, and he's not going to hear him. He's going to laugh at their calamity. He's going to laugh at. Hey, before we came in this truth, we ain't think the Most High he wouldn't do nothing like that. You know what I mean?
We was thinking
he'd cry and change his mind, and we could say, Lord, please, okay, it's enough, and he just The Lord said he's going to laugh.
I got you on that precept, Luke 6:25. Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep.
That's right. That's right.
That's cold right there.
Yeah.
That's a cold precept. And I will not shed a tear when you can't pay your light bill, when you can't feed your kids, when you had every opportunity to do what you were supposed to do. And we are out there every weekend trying to wake y'all up. And y'all just laugh at us. So in that day, I personally myself, I'm not gonna feel bad at all, and neither will the Most High.
Right. Hey, if he laughing, what you think we're gonna be doing? For real. Shoot, for real. I mean, who's gonna go against the will of the Most High? You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Con.
You want to jump into it, King? Chief?
Which one, on what?
On the preparation? Did you want to go to Exodus or anything?
I'm good. I read that last one. You want me to? What I was going to pull out. Let me pull this precept out real quick.
You got it.
What is it? 2 Chronicles 36 and 16.
All right.
To go along with what y'all talking about.
Let us know if you got anything you want to, you know what I mean, touch on anything in regards to, well, for anything but preparation for the Passover.
Right.
You know what I mean? Is really what we trying to get our people you know what I mean,
prepared and ready.
What day are we what's the day we're doing it on?
Friday 11 at evening.
Be there, be square.
Better.
That's right.
Like, it's snifting season. Me and the brother in the purple was talking about this the other night.
Yeah.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's a lot of leaven being purged out of the nation. I know people know what I'm talking about when they hear this.
Yeah.
There's a lot of purging going on in this nation. There's a lot of chess pieces being moved and other people being brought up.
That's right.
So you better get right.
That's true. And that's why we're doing this. You know, that's what we went into. Hey, the beginning of the new year, all of this stuff, you know what I mean? Things are becoming new, and the Most High is developing new relationships, and he's like you said, he's substituting people. He'll change you out. You on the bench, you know what I mean? Or you out the league now. He got another, you know what I mean, with the rookies coming in, you know what I mean? We got rookies going to do what you could do, you know what I mean? You ain't been doing nothing. You've been sitting around, man. You know what I mean? We got the rookies in here. Shalom. Shalom, Officer Yaden in the chat. Brother LaBella, Kobe, Shalom, y'all, to tell you.
Shalom.
Big God.
Kazakia. Shalom. If I didn't already, Shalom, everybody.
So I bring this last one out. We can get back into it, King, if you like. I just want to go off what y'all was talking about, and let me read this real quick. It's 2 Chronicles 36 and 16. It says, "But they mocked the messengers of God and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people till there was no remedy."
That's right.
That's exactly what we experience. That's exactly what we experience until the wrath of the Lord comes, you know. But Hey man, we gonna be in the secret place of the Most High. All praise to the Most High. You know, that's why we're rehearsing these righteous acts. You got two groups of people on the planet. You got one group that obeys, and you got another group that don't. You know what I mean? And that's all it is. You know, how can you go wrong with doing what he said to do?
That's right.
How can you be tricked to say we don't got to keep that no more? Yet I'm doing St. Patrick's Day. We don't got to do this or that no more. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous that we was even tricked into thinking that the Lord would just, forget it. You know what I mean? And just walk away from us like that. You got Old Testament only brothers talking about the Lord don't even talk to people no more. He ain't talking to nobody. He ain't talked to nobody since Malachi. You know what I mean? We ain't nobody heard from him. We ain't got nothing. We just thousands of years just going and we just walking this thing out and just deal with it. You know, it's just it's crazy, man. They rejected his son that came. You know, some people reject the words of his son, they reject the words of the Father. Man, it's crazy. But we're here to get the people back together, man.
Yeah, man, that's a great point too. How in the world did we get all their days and everything? And you know what I'm saying? That is crazy, man. And our people love it, man. Our people fictitious on it, man. They love Christmas, Thanksgiving, St. Patrick's. They love it without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah.
Dressing up and acting as a clown because that's what you're doing. See, we got to thank the Most High that he's given us elders, man, and allowing us, man, to be awoken in these last days, Israel. Because guess what? We'll still be acting a clown as well. But we're not, because, man, by the Most High's grace and mercy, man, that he loves us, man, that he will not forget about Israel, man. So now he's called us. Now we got to get the people right. Now we got to show our people how to keep the Passover, how to prepare themselves, right? It's very important. So the heaviness is on us because most of our people don't have to sit down and sacrifice their bodies, study, fast. They leave that to y'all. Y'all do it. Y'all got it. Y'all just tell us what the Lord says, man, and we just gotta obey. So thank the Most High, man, for the leaders that we have today. Hey,
and on top of that, thank the Most High for the elders that taught us this truth. You know what I mean? That labored. You know what I mean? All praise to the Most High. And hey, we're gonna give all glory, honor, and praise to the Most High power, Yahweh, in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. If I didn't already mention that, I'm sure I did, but you know, can never be too clear.
Hey, it ain't hurt. It's good. Extra. We got all time to get extra, baby.
Did you have something, Lauren?
Yeah, I just had a preset. Let me back up what y'all was saying. This is Mark 7:7. How about in vain do they worship me? Christianity, Seventh-day Adventist, Muslim. I believe in a rock. I'm a rock, like a rock. I don't understand our people teaching the doctrines of commandments of men. There's no all these people, all what our people are into. They don't have to change to do that. That's why they run to it. Yeah. But when you come to this truth right here, you got to change yourself. You can't sit here and eat pork. You can't sit here and eat swine. You can't sit here and be a damn adulterer.
Right.
There's requirements when you come into this truth. And that's why 2/3 of us are going to die. But verse 8, let me finish that. It says, for laying aside the commandments of God, nobody, y'all don't want to follow God. Y'all hate God. A lot of y'all hate God. A lot of y'all hate God. Y'all hate the fact that you got to get right. Y'all love seeing us down in the gutters right now. Y'all want to stay in this 2K mindset. Y'all want to stay in this ghetto mindset to where, oh, it's okay as long as I can put Gucci on and go to the club. That's the mindset of our people. Our people are evil. That's why the Most High is going to have a cleansing going on when he cracks that sky.
That's right.
And laying aside for the commandments of God, ye hold traditions of men, Christmas, Thanksgiving, all these vain holidays that were never meant for your people. Your people were never doing these before they got off these slave ships. What the hell are you doing them? The Most High is going to be so righteous when he stumps 2/3 of us out.
Yeah.
And he set it up that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He set it up that way. Some people are going to feel his sword. You know what I mean? They're going to feel his wrath. He ain't being patient for nothing. Hey, it's going to be like you never, you know what I mean? You ain't even going to be able to, you can't really explain it. You can't really explain it, but it's going to be a terrible day for a lot of people. And we are moved by the fear of the Lord. We really understand what that can look like. You know what I mean? And we move. we're doing what we don't want that. But the rest of our people, they don't even. You can tell they don't fear the Lord because they still do whatever they want to do. Ain't no fear.
No, none at all.
Ain't no fear. No,
God's in my heart. I talked to God. I talked to my mom yesterday. She said, "No, God hears me."
Yeah.
I went to John 9:31. He don't hear sinners. Or are you perfect? No, but I don't practice sin like you.
Yeah.
Like she'll literally buy a pack of pulled pork, season them and cook them. That's practicing sin.
Yeah.
And our people, we gotta come out of that. We especially if we want to get out of this hellhole that we're in.
Right.
I know the brothers with me right now love their people. They tired of seeing their people get shot down in the streets.
That's right.
They tired of all that because we understand who we are as a people. So it's just sad, man. It's just sad.
Oh yeah, and I can put a precept in the chat for your elder, King, what you spoke on.
Okay, 1 Timothy 5:17. Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine. Right. That's going into what you were saying, Chief, about letting your body be a living sacrifice. You know what I mean? The elders taught us this thing, man. They out there, brothers making videos or VHS tapes and back in the 80s and the 90s, and then even before that, before there was even recordings and all that, the brothers and elders and the spirit was on the earth. Into the brothers and passing this doctrine down. All praise to the Most High.
Right.
We're thankful for that. And that's what we're trying to do every Saturday. We're out there trying to pass the doctrine down. Looking for the elect. That's all we out there to do. Everybody else, you got a date with death.
Man.
Matter of fact, I got a precept for that. But I did want to keep it on the topic, so let me get one real quick, just to go with it. I'm gonna get Titus chapter number 1 and verse 16, and it says, "They profess that they know God, but in works they deny Him, being abominable and disobedient, and unto every good work reprobates." If that ain't the Christian church,
what is?
You know what I mean? If that ain't the Christian church and everybody else that ain't in this thing, they confess that they love the Lord and they know God, but in works they deny Him. They don't do no works. They're denying Him in the works. Because the Christian church teaches you ain't even got to keep the works no more. You ain't got to do them. Keeping Passover is a work. When you don't keep it, you're denying Him. You are denying Him when you don't keep it. Yeah, y'all. Hey, let's get them likes up, y'all. Hit that like button. You know what I mean? Like the line says, smash the like button.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And definitely subscribe if you already have it. Baba Kashah. And that's a work. That's a work. Help pass and spread this truth, this gospel. Get this thing in the algorithm. You know what I mean? Not for our glory, but to glorify the Most High.
That's right. That's right.
So what we're doing is just preparing. We're rehearsing these righteous acts as it says in Judges chapter 5. You know what I mean? And we are getting ready for the Feast of Unleavened Bread, Passover. We're going to go into a slew of different high holy days coming up. All praise to the Most High. But we got to get our spirits right. We got to get our people right. And we got to, you know what I mean? We got to be circumcised. That's one thing. I think we're going to get to that in Exodus. Was you going to touch on that, guy?
Oh, on the uncircumcision?
Yeah, I mean, we can, actually, let's just read the, the requirements of Passover.
Okay.
Let
me throw this last one in there, guys. This is First Ezra. I'm gonna start at 22 and work my way to 24. It says, in the 18th year of the reign of Josias was this Passover kept. And the works of Josias were upright before his Lord with an heart full of godliness. Right. We already touched bases about how your heart got to be right. It's got to be worthy. You got to be godly up in this thing, man. Yeah. Right? Verse 24, as for the things that came to pass in his time, they were written in former times concerning those that sinned and did wickedly against the Lord above all the people and kingdoms, and how they grieved him exceedingly, so that the words of the Lord rose up against Israel.
That's right.
Wake it up here, Israel. This is very important. You need your sins blotted out. You need to be back where you was once with the Most High, walking on track. Come to prepared. Be prepared. Do exactly what the word of power is telling you to do so you can have that.
Right.
This is why it's important that we make a noise. We open up our voice, man, because some people coming for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
So this is a true blessing for them because they saying, okay, I wanted to serve the Lord right and righteously. What shall I do? So we got to make sure, man, that we giving them what the instructions they need to please him.
That's right.
So we're touching on that tonight. You notice you're starting to see certain precepts come together. It's talking about like being their hearts clean and godly, right? It's very important, man. Right?
Definitely. Definitely.
So we'll get to that on Exodus. You said Exodus 12, guy? I'll pray.
Yeah. Let's start in 11. Baba Kashai.
We go to Exodus.
And we just gonna skip and then get to 12. We ain't got to read the whole 12, but get to the points, you know. Unless anybody got somewhere else y'all wanted to hit, I'm just, you know, I got a few points in both. So we're gonna pick up in if you want to learn the, you know, the requirements, things to do, how it got instituted. We're gonna go to the book of Exodus, chapter number 11. I'm just gonna give you a little bit of information up to this point. Moses and the children of Israel were in Egypt, and we're in slavery. These are our forefathers, our ancestors. We called out to the Most High God, and the Most High God raised up Moses, who was going as an Egyptian. He was the Pharaoh's grandson, like adopted grandson. Read the book of Exodus to catch you up. Most of our people know what's going on here, so I'm going to skip that. Long story short, the Lord is using Moses as a prophet to go and prophesy against the kingdom of Egypt because they got the children of God in slavery. And the Lord has done 9 plagues up until this point. Different plagues of locusts. He turned the water into blood. He darkened the sun. He sent lice. He sent all these different plagues. And the 9th plague, and every time the Pharaoh would not let our people go. So their last plague is what we're going to read about here, and it's the Passover. It's when we celebrate. So I'll still want me to read.
I'll read it. Where you going with? We'll start at 11 and 1.
Yeah, Baba Kashai, read down to 3.
It says, Exodus 11 and 1, it says, and the Lord said unto Moses, yet will I bring one plague more upon Pharaoh and upon Egypt. Afterwards, he will let you go hence. When he shall let you go, he shall surely thrust you out thence altogether. Verse number 2. Speak now in the ears of the people, and let every man borrow of his neighbor, and every woman of her neighbor, jewels, silver, and jewels of gold. Verse 3. And the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians. Moreover, the man Moses was very great in the land of Egypt, in the sight of Pharaoh's servants, and in the sight of the people.
So that brings me to that verse in Zephaniah where it says the Lord is going to get us praise and fame in every nation when we was put to shame at.
Right.
Moses was high before he left Egypt. He killed an Egyptian because he understood that the Egyptians were beating his people.
Yeah.
So he killed an Egyptian. He was on the run. He comes back. Now he's this man that's he was a wanted man, but now he's got praise and fame in the land of Egypt because he's going against the authorities on the behalf of his people and the behalf of the Most High God. And so the Lord had us. He done did all these plagues because, like Chief was saying, he's moving these chess pieces, and he's got the Egyptians basically giving us their jewelry, giving us their goods and their gold.
That's right.
God. So and then verse 4 about yourself.
Verse 4. And Moses said, thus saith Yahweh, about midnight will I go out into the midst of Egypt. Verse number 5. And all the firstborn of the land of Egypt shall die, from the firstborn of Pharaoh that sat up upon his throne, even unto the firstborn of the maid servant that is behind the mill, and all the firstborn of the beast.
So the Most High is telling us what he's going to do. He's setting it up. It's about to be a slaughter, right? So I know everybody on here understands what's going to happen. We'll jump from here, unless.
Yeah,
Did you have something? We read 11:1 through that was about 5.
So yeah, pretty much.
Verse 7 is one of my favorite verses, so I'd be
Yeah.
torn to not read that one. Let me get that one real quick. It says, well, let me just go to 6. And there shall be a great cry throughout all the land of Egypt, such as there was none like it, nor shall be like it anymore. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue.
That's right.
Against man or beast, that you may know how that the Lord do put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
That's right.
Man, that is such a powerful, just that one verse right there. Coming in the truth, man, I couldn't believe that. It says so much. He puts a difference between the Egyptians and the Israelites, or God's people, and other people. And then he calls them dogs on top of that. You know, I couldn't believe it when I read that. I mean, that's one of my favorite verses right there.
I'm telling you, man. I'm saying that was shocking to me when I first saw that, man. I was like, dang. You mean these other nations are dogs, man? How can we be equal if they dogs, man? The Most High said you shouldn't move your mouth. This is why it's so important for Israel to know who they are.
Right.
You know who you are, man. You ain't gonna stay in that slump you in. You ain't staying in that place, man. Right. You saying I'm coming out this thing, man. For real.
Then we could drop down to chapter 12. And let's see. So let's start that off. Lion, you mind reading, God?
Okay. Con, what do you need me to read?
12. Just start at the top real quick.
Con, this is the book of Exodus, chapter 12 at the top. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, this month shall be unto you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of you to year unto you. Speak ye into the congregation of Israel, saying, in the 10th day of this month, thou shalt take them every man a lamb according to the house of their fathers. The house of their fathers. A lamb for an house. And if a household be too little for the lamb, let him and his neighbor next into his house take it according to the number of souls. Every man according to his eating shall make your count for the lamb.
Stop right there.
Okay.
Hey, did you have anything to expound on it? The house of their fathers.
No, I just want to read. I just want to hammer that down because people like to say the matriarchs through the mother. So when I see little key things like it, I try to hammer it down so people understand that it's always through the father. It's always through the man. So I just wanted to just make sure I touch on that while I was right there.
I like that. You know what I mean? I like that a lot. And I knew, but I wanted you to, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay. Chapter verse 5.
And one more thing. Verse 2, it said that this shall be unto you the beginning of months. So we understand that Passover, this is the beginning of the year. This is the beginning of the Lord is instituting a calendar for the children of Israel. Now, whatever they was doing prior to this, the Lord said, nah, this is going to be the beginning of the year for you. And then the 14th day, 2 weeks into the new year, is going to be the Passover. Well, 10 days, you start and you get your lamb. And as he's reading, and you know what I mean, but we'll go through that. But he's instituting a calendar for the children of Israel. Beautiful. That's a big point.
Verse 5. Your lamb shall be without blemish, a male of the first year. Ye shall take it out of the sheep or from the goats, and ye shall keep it until the 14th day of the same month. And the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening. Wow. Now, why does it say congregation of Israel? Why does it say everyone? So why is God being exclusive?
Right.
It seems pretty racial to me.
Right.
Like, why are you leaving everyone out? Sounds like a nationalist verse.
Hey, he's telling you it's for congregation of Israel. I mean, it's all through the book.
But you got people out here that they've read the Bible front to back and they ain't realize that.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Hey, and I think they legitimately don't really look at it like that because they're presupposition, but the Most High put that, you know what I mean? Them scales over their eyes. And that's what's so beautiful about it.
And that should make you thankful if you are in this truth.
Yeah.
The Most High can have you eat. I get cold chills every time I say stuff like that. The Most High can have you out there thinking you're a Seventh-day Adventist, thinking you're doing right by God. That's a trick bag. That's a scary trick bag.
Yeah. Yeah, so especially if you're already a child. You're already a child of the Lord. Now you trying to work the opposite way. you already there. Yeah, you working backwards.
Verse 7. And they shall take the blood and strike it on the two side posts and in the upper door posts of the houses, wherein they shall eat it. They shall eat it, the flesh in that night, roast with fire and unleavened bread. And the bitter herbs, they shall eat it. Eat it.
And just wanted to stop there because, a lot of people probably don't understand what that is. So we established that it's the beginning of the year. 2 weeks into the beginning of the year, the 14th day, we're going to kill the lamb, eat it. And it says that taking the blood on the doorpost and everything. But when we got to that bitter herb, where was that?
Verse 8.
Verse 8.
And with the bitter herbs, that shall eat it.
So we have to, if you haven't taken Passover yet, you have to take what we call bitter herb. And there are certain herbs that you can take, but none of them are really, I mean, you may like it. Some people may, you know what I mean? Like they like the black licorice, most people don't, but I don't like it either. But the bitter herb, the Lord is making us eat bitter herb along with this, along with the lamb roasted in fire. And unleavened bread is another point I wanted to make. You have to make unleavened bread. Unleavened bread is nothing but you can put water, flour, and salt. Water, flour, and salt. And you just, they come out like a pancake. So you have to eat that. You have to have that along with the lamb, the roasted lamb, and the bitter herb. Right? So this is what the Lord is setting up for us. You know what I mean? And we'll get to that the rest of it later. I just wanted to point that part out.
Verse 9. Eat not of it raw, nor soden at all the water, but roast with fire his head and with his legs and with the pertinence thereof.
I think that's just in. Yeah, I mean, like he's all intact. He got his guts and everything, and just roasted. You know what I mean?
Verse 10, and ye shall let nothing of it remain until the morning, and that which remaineth of until the morning, ye shall burn it with fire.
Right.
So if you got your bones and you got everything that's whatever left over, it needs to be burned. Like that needs to go up to the Most High. That he needs to smell it. Give him that.
That's right.
Verse 11, and thus shall ye eat it with your loins girded, your shoes on your feet, and your staff in your hand. Ye shall eat it in haste. It is the Lord's Passover.
Chief, you got something on that?
Hey, that was a good point too on that about the staff, right? Make sure you got your staff, Israel.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Don't come in that mud with that. If you ain't got one, get one. You need it. We're reading it and showing you what you're going to need or partake of it. So that's a great point.
Yeah. Hey, if you don't know what you can go out and just get you whatever it is, stick, walking cane, whatever. You might buy one, whatever it is.
And they should be putting it back out. They should be putting them back out now because I remember getting one from like Aldi, so they should be putting the canes back out, sticks and stuff. So, hey, Shalom to the Cap's real, man.
Shalom,
praises, man.
Shalom, baby.
I'm gonna harken on that again. As you want to explain it, Jehu?
What's that
about? It says, "You shall eat it in haste."
Oh,
now why do we have to eat it in haste, Israel? Why? Because during that time when we had to do it, we had to eat it and get out.
Had to get out. Quick. And I want to talk on that point real quick. It says, let me read. And thus shall you eat it with your loins girded. That means your pants on. You know what I mean? Shoes on your feet. You know what I mean? And your staff in your hand. And you shall eat it in haste. It is the Lord's Passover. So, I ain't gonna lie. I had to be corrected. I was going back and forth with Hezekiah. And he was like, yeah, so we're going to eat it. We're going to stand up and eat it. And this, I was like, stand up and eat it.
Yeah,
we're going to stand up and eat it. I was like, what do you mean we're going to stand up and eat it? He was like, well, it says eat it in haste. And I was like, I just thought that meant you got to hurry up. You know what I mean? Do that. What's the brother name? Major Payne. You ever seen that movie?
Yeah, they got to eat it real fast.
That's what I thought he was talking about. But it makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, nah, you standing up. You eat. You really in a hurry. You stand. Hey, you ever stand up and eat dinner? You in a hurry for real? You know what I mean? So yes, like kind of I was going into, we had to eat that in haste because it was midnight, and the Lord is, it was dark, and the Lord is doing his thing. The angels coming at midnight, and we trying to get up out of there.
That's right.
Because the same thing's going on now. Death is coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's a good
Like
point.
there's nothing changed from what you're going to learn, Israel. This book is there's nothing new under the sun.
That's right.
I get coaches telling all these things.
Yeah, that's a good point.
From the same then, the same now. We're the same people then. We're the same niggas now.
Right. Doing the same stuff.
When you read this, you're reading about yourself. Go ahead.
Salakia, real quick. I'm gonna go right back. You are exactly right, because we know before this happened, they were making the burdens of the Israelites even more, and it requiring of us the same amount of work to be completed, but giving us less or no material to complete the work with. You know, if you read in Exodus 1 and 2, that's why we were crying unto the Lord, because they were basically they changed it on us and put us in slavery and started making our tasks harder, made us serve with rigor. And same thing they're doing now. They got the Northern Kingdom getting kicked out the country, and they putting them in all these different concentration camps and tariffs and stuff. The price of living is it's tripling. You know what I mean? And they not trying to increase your pay. You know, you barely get a raise. You know what I mean? All that type of stuff. If they making it way harder on us, the average household, the average annual income for a black household is like a third of what the white household is. It's crazy, but same deal. Like you said, same deal. We're in the same situation, same position, being, being oppressed, and we're crying out to the Lord, and we're expecting this deliverance. It's a lot.
Verse 12.
Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't know if y'all had more to say. I was okay.
Yeah.
For I will pass through the land of Egypt this night. That's why we had to have haste, Israel. And I will smite all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both man and beast, and against all the gods, plural, of Egypt, and I will execute judgment. I am the Lord.
So you know that first earlier we talking about Christ is the Passover. This is basically saying that it's our victory in their destruction.
That's right.
That's
what this passage is telling you right now. Is this is not a pretty thing. He passed over. He's going to straight unalive. They getting unalive, man, to set his children free. Right. I don't know how you look at this and tell yourself, hey, man, God is love for everybody, and he's going around here unaliving these Egyptians right now, man, for the children of Israel. You're reading it, man. Hey, the Lord don't change for nobody at all.
That's right.
That's why it's important, man, that we understand this Passover is for us.
That's right.
It's not for the other nations, man. If it was for the other nations, you wouldn't be unaliving these boys right now, man.
That's right.
Come on, it's our victory and their destruction.
That's right.
Okay, verse 13. And the blood shall be on you for a token upon the houses which ye are. And when I see the blood, I will pass over you, and the plague shall not be upon you and destroy you when I smite the land of Egypt.
Saki, real quick, guy. Hey, and the blood shall be upon you. Hey, that come back to that precept. What is that? John 11 and what? 40.
His blood be on us.
Yeah.
Bring that out. Con. Because everybody wants to say the blood's on them. Blood's never been on you.
Never.
It's going to be on you when Yahweh Shah cracks the sky.
It's going to be on him too.
It's going to be on everybody. It's going to be a wine stomp out of grapes.
That's right.
Y'all are the grapes. Right. Thus saith the Lord.
Yeah.
Verse 13. No, that's where I was at. No, verse 14. And this day shall be unto you for a memorial. That's what you was going into. And you shall keep it a feast to the Lord throughout your generations. And you shall keep it a feast by an ordinance forever. And I just want to hearken on this, and I'll let y'all go. When the Most High cracks that sky, we're going to get a new Passover. That day is going to be a high holy day.
That's right.
Like, we're going to get another one of these, which y'all don't understand. And it's going to be grateful. It's going to be so marvelous. But go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
That's right. That's right. All praises to the Most High about that too. That we're going to be he like we brought out the other day. He's never done what we're about to celebrate and commemorate. he's never done since. He's never done for another nation, but he's going to do it again one more time for the children of Israel, and it's going to be greater than this one. You know what I mean? When he delivers from the land of the north is what he said. All praises to the Most High.
One left in the chamber. All praises to the Most High, man.
The Most High was doing back then. He was opening up oceans.
Yeah, he was showing them
marvelous works, and this was going to be even. And we got cell phones now. We'll be able to record it. So, like, you don't even understand how the Most High is working, y'all. Everybody's going to see this.
Yeah.
That's why when he says he cracks that sky, every eye is going to see him.
Right. That's right. Right.
Beautiful.
And no other nation got this as a memorial like Israel. That's why we have to do it.
That's right. That's right.
Want me to pick up, King?
It's up to you. I mean, I don't care.
It's up to you. I don't want to wear you out. You know what I mean?
No, I'll read a little bit more.
Okay.
Verse 15. And it shall be. Okay, I'll start at 14 again. And this day shall be for a memorial, and ye shall keep it a feast of the Lord throughout your generations.
Mm-hmm.
That don't mean we were supposed to stop then. That means today, 2025, March, we're supposed to keep this.
Right.
You shall keep it a feast throughout your generations. You shall keep it a feast by an ordinance forever. Not Easter, not Valentine's Day, not Christopher Columbus Day.
Right.
It's the Passover we're supposed to keep throughout our generations. And that's a law, Israel. You're supposed if you're in this area, you're supposed to be at this Passover. If you're an Israelite.
Hey, and you can't say that I didn't have an opportunity, I didn't know, all that type of stuff. Hey, they right there.
That's right.
And I've heard these brothers personally tell everyone about it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna see who we're gonna really see who's there, because we've invited so many people.
Right.
And Lord willing, they show their faces.
Right.
But Lord willing, we see them. Lord willing, we got so many people that we ain't got space. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what we pray for.
Right.
We know the Most High is only dealing with a remnant, and that's fine. If it's only us that show up, all praises to the Most High.
People supposed to be there, gonna be there.
Yeah.
People supposed to be there, gonna be there.
That's right.
All praise to the Most High. Verse 15. 7 days shall ye eat unleavened bread. Even the first day ye shall put away the leaven out your house. Whosoever eateth leavened bread for the first day until the seventh day, your soul shall be cut off from Israel.
Wow.
So go ahead.
No, you go ahead, King. My bad.
So we and what the brother was going into, this is what Jay was talking about earlier. We gotta get all the leaven out of our house, and put it out,
right? Because
this is a law, and this goes in also with you purging out the leaven in yourself. This is also talking about food, but this is talking about for yourself. Whatever you got going on personally in your life, you got to purge that out of you. You got to get that. You got to get that lump out of you.
Get it out. Get that lump.
You got hate in your heart for some brother. You gotta let it go.
No. Hey, the Most High see it, don't he?
You gotta let it go. You gotta hate for a sister. This goes to myself. You gotta let it go.
Yeah.
You got hate for anybody that's an Israelite. You gotta let it go.
Hey.
Because we're not going into this new year with no malice or no hate or no leaven going into this new year. All praise to the Most High.
Hey, I was gonna say the same thing, King. I gotta check my closet. You know what I mean? I gotta make sure I ain't got you know what I mean? Because you know that spirit get on you, man. You be wanting the beef. I got family members and stuff. I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean. But I gotta, even if they ain't in the truth,
we gotta be blameless. Like the brother's going in, what he's mentioning right now, we gotta be blameless.
Gotta be blameless, yeah.
Like you gotta work out your own salvation with trembling fear. You have to be blameless.
Yeah.
Like that's why we're reading this to y'all, because we really love y'all.
Yeah.
And we want these instructions to be so clear for y'all so y'all understand, so we can get out of this thing.
Right.
And that's the ultimate goal, is to get out of this dunghill called Babylon.
We tired of being the tail and not the head. You know,
ready to go. I'm ready.
I'm ready for these curses to be put on them.
Yeah.
I'm ready for power.
Yeah.
I'm ready for that 1,000-year reign. Do you understand what the Most High is going to give you just for keeping these laws? What we read is not hard to do.
Hey, revenge is sweet.
God,
and that's what gets a lot of people, is that just because there are requirements or restrictions, I got people in my family, look, my nieces and them, kids, you know what I mean, that they don't really, I know they real rambunctious and wild kids, and, you know, their kids are kids. But when they come around me, they already know that I got rules and requirements, so they stiffen up around me. And they don't like to be, they won't talk much around me, and, you know, they don't even like to be around me because they understand it's rules and regulations. But I'm a cool dude.
Here he comes.
Yeah, right. That's how they are. right.
Yeah.
But in the thing about it, that's how the Lord is. A lot of our people like, what we got to do unleavened bread for? I can't have no. Yeah, it's restriction. It's 7 days, man.
But you know, to your point, King, that's a beautiful point, man. But you keep the restrictions of the world.
Right.
I was just about to go into that.
Yeah.
Like you get a new job, you keep those restrictions.
Yeah, absolutely. No
School,
smoking on the premises.
you keep those restrictions.
30-minute lunch, whatever it is. You clock in here. That you want to do it.
Getting paid every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Damn slave. Like, like craziness.
Yeah.
Craziness, man.
Yeah, you just deal with it. We trying to show you how to come into rulership, and you just got to keep unleavened bread. You know what I mean? Do the this is nothing. I mean, not that it's nothing. It's nothing. It's not hard.
It's not grievous, man. It's not hard, man.
It's not grievous.
Yeah. Took the words right out of my mouth. The Most High's not gonna put too much on your plate. He loves you.
Right.
That's what y'all need to understand. This is love right here. Because we can easily just be out here. Hey man, you ready for Memorial Day?
Yeah.
Good old America. Let's remember.
Right.
Let's remember. Right. Shuck it. Oh, I can't say that because it'll get y'all. You know what I'm trying to say. Like
getting ready to be missile food.
Yeah, popping fireworks. Hey, Jake ready to do that.
Yeah. Oh, you know it. Oh, they saving up their money for
ready.
Hey, if the Most High knew you couldn't do it, he wouldn't have gave it to us, man.
That's right,
man. That's simple.
Not only that, but he's doing it for our good. This is for our good. This is how you please him and be accepted with him. You know, it could be a lot of this stuff like circumcision. We're gonna get into that. It's gonna go into circumcision, but the physical aspect, there's spiritual aspects of these laws too. But the spiritual aspect of circumcision is keeping you clean. It's keeping your rib clean. You know what I mean? That's what it's going into. It's so we don't have all these different diseases and stuff these other heathens have, and you know what I mean, all that type of stuff when we doing the do. You know what I mean? When we procreate. Let me say that. You know what I mean? So these laws, they also benefit us. So if he's telling us to eat unleavened bread for 7 days, Pentecost come, he's saying fast for a day. That's all health benefits for us. He knows who we are. He created us to be who we are. So that's why we got to do these things. And so it goes into that cake. The unleavened bread, like I said, water, flour, salt. Mix it up, put it in the pan. Some people put honey in it. You know what I mean? But, you know, make you an unleavened cake. You got to eat it for 7 days. You don't got to eat a huge unleavened cake. You don't got to eat unleavened cake all day. You do have to take some unleavened bread in your body for 7 days.
John, verse 16. And in the first day, there be a holy convocation. I don't know if I'm saying right. And in the seventh day, there shall be a holy convocation to you. No matter of work shall be done in them, save that which every man must eat, that only may be done for you. Verse 17. And ye shall observe the feast of unleavened bread, for it is self-same that for the self-same day have I brought your armies out of the land of Egypt. Therefore shall you observe this day in your generations by an ordinance forever.
Boy, Israel army, y'all. Y'all didn't hear that?
That's right. That's right. I love that one.
Man. He said, that's why we ain't soft, man.
The army.
Israel's an army. He ready for it.
Right.
And he's the Lord of hosts. A lot of people don't understand what kind of God they really serve.
Right.
We're talking about someone who erased the planet and put a boat here and left 8 people.
Well, that's powerful.
We're talking about someone who eradicated all the firstborns of Egypt. We're talking about someone who's put pestilence and sicknesses on whole continents. This is not Caesar Borgias.
Nah, hell to the no.
You are serving a mighty God.
That's right.
voice of living waters. You know how loud? Have you ever been? Has anyone ever been to Niagara Falls? That's what how I picture the Most High's voice.
Loud.
And that's thus saith the Lord. Verse 17. And ye shall observe the feast of unleavened bread. Verse 18. And in the first month, on the 14th day of the month at evening, ye shall eat unleavened bread until the 20th day of the month at evening. 7 days shall there be no leaven found in your house. Whosoever eateth that which is leavened, even that soul shall be cut off of the congregation of Israel, whether he be a stranger or born in the land. Before you Christians try to jump on here and say that is just someone who's just strange to the land that's still an Israelite. Don't play.
Because in these laws, that's worthy of explaining too, because we got some people that ain't never kept it or brand new, and they'll be like, well, what does that mean? Well, you go into the definition of that, the stranger. There's two different strangers.
Yeah, it is.
I can be a stranger. Remember, Israel. This is even before we got in the land. So when we got in the land of Israel, Judah had its own portion of land. Issachar had its own portion of land. Naphtali, Naphtali, Benjamin, all of these different portions of land. Now, if I was sojourning in Benjamin, or if I was, because actually we kept the Passover but if I was let's say I lived in Afghanistan, but I'm coming back for, I'm coming back for the Passover. I'm a stranger to Israel, but I'm still an Israelite. I got all of these laws are for me still.
Perfect.
There ain't no difference because I'm just sojourning. That's that's all it's going into.
And the Bible clears it up in verse 43 later on in the chapter. But I just know we got some simpletons out there. True stranger.
They gotta find some way though, man.
Oh, let me get in here. Get the fuck back.
Boy, they be trying, boy.
Okay, verse 19. 7 days shall there be verse 20. Ye shall eat nothing leavened in all your habitations. Shall you eat unleavened bread?
Unleavened bread, and so I think we're gonna.
You want to go down to the certain?
Yeah, because right now I think he's gonna reiterate what we already read after that. But no leaven in your household for 7 days.
Clean it out.
Don't eat anything with leaven in it. And again, leaven is anything that has a rising agent to it, like just regular bread. It was baked in the oven. It was dough, and it rose. You know what I mean? That's leaven. So like pizza crust. Help me out, y'all. Anything else that got let me think.
Got leavening in it.
Yeah, like
bread, pizza, chips,
everything, cake,
cereal,
everything in that.
There's a lot of things with leavening in it. You got what baking soda has leavening in it.
Yeah.
So you gotta make sure you take the baking soda out. You gotta be clear and concise.
Yeah.
And just look at everything. Like if it's in doubt, just put it out.
Yeah. Anything that has a rising agent to it.
There you go.
If it rises, now we can eat flat bread. Flat bread pizza. We can eat tortillas. That's how you know them. That's how you know Northern Kingdom. Hey, they said they ain't gonna get it. They
love this week. Hey, that's what I tell my son. It's Issachar week.
Yeah.
Hey, we just see when we get in the kingdom. Hey, during this time, I'm gonna be kicking it in Issachar land.
You already know. Hey, they gonna be chefing it up.
Sombrero.
Yeah,
I'm talking about, bro. I'm all everything, nigga. I'm Issachar out. You may not even recognize me. Like that's how deep I'm gonna be in it.
Make sure you. I feel you.
They're like, get Judah out of here.
Right. Look. He know Issachar.
And they're doing the most, man. I'll praise the Most High.
Oh, man. God. I'll praise to the Most High. Yeah. Hey, nachos, you know what I mean? Like we said, yeah, we ain't got to go through that. But, anything that don't rise, we can eat,
I think some toothpaste I think there's some toothpaste with some leavening in it, too. If you want, for the technical brews. I know there's some tech brews out here. Just make sure you're looking at everything, because my son actually told me about that. He said, there's leavening in toothpaste. I said, oh, I didn't know that.
It's so crazy, man, because it's so many things that I didn't know. I was telling the brothers, we went to Atlanta this last summer, And I didn't know that most of our brushes are made with boar's hair, like the hair from a pig. Yeah, a boar. Yeah,
What?
I got a brush. From a brother. He was a Muslim, but his rib was an Israelite. Brother named I don't know if y'all can see the card. I'll give it to y'all. I thought I bought it out before. It's called him Black Dynamite, right? He's the brother that made, the sponge brush.
Yeah.
He's the one that made that. The little follicles when you get your, you might want to put some follicles here. I might be going a little bit right here. Put the follicles there. He came up with all that.
I'm that guy.
But I'll put it in the. I'll let y'all check it out. But anyway,
he's gonna be dynamite if he don't repent. It's gonna be dynamite.
We try to tell him. I know his rib be on him all the time. But the brother did have he had a brush that's made out of agave plant. It's a brush, and you know what I mean. But I had no idea. He was like, "Yeah, man, you know what I mean. Like the brush, the bristles and stuff is made out of boar's hair." I had to look that up. I didn't know that.
Dang.
They put so much abomination around us. We have no idea.
Dang, and they know it too.
Pork and toothpaste, like you said, yeah, they know it.
That's why the Most High said that this land and your food will be defiled.
Yeah,
like these fools put everything in anything.
Yeah.
So you would just never know. Like that's why Esau's gotta go.
Gotta go. Look how cunning he is. So wicked, he'll make you an abominable to the Lord, and you don't even know it.
He don't even care, bro. He don't even care.
No,
that's how you do it.
No,
he don't care.
Wow.
He puts pigskin on a football, knowing it can be made of rubber.
Yeah.
So all the brothers out there are unclean. Every one of them that are touching that football, they're unclean.
Man, wicked. Yeah.
What verse would you want me to jump down to, King?
29, I believe.
Okay. Exodus 12, verse 29. And it shall come to pass that at midnight, the Lord smote all the firstborn of the land of Egypt. But he's compassionate, but he's loving. But we're reading about him killing people. Y'all need to wake up, man.
Body count's going up right now.
You talking about the ultimate mass murderer. No one's got numbers like him.
Right.
Yeah.
The Lord smote the firstborn of the land of Egypt for the firstborn of Pharaoh that sat on his throne, and to the firstborn of the captive that was in the dungeon. Everybody. From the least to the greatest. All y'all gonna be marked. And all the firstborn of the cattle. He was going after the animals, y'all. That's what kind of God we got. Oh, we're gonna get the animals too. That sounds like a nigga. That sounds like a black dude. Not only we gonna get their kids, get them animals too, nigga.
Right.
That ain't some black man
a proven fact. He don't change at all because he said kill the women, children, and the cows. When he told Saul, when he told Samuel, kill them all. He don't change, man.
Hey, and the reason why he's going after the firstborn is because Exodus 4:22, he tell him, hey man, Israel is my son. That's my firstborn.
Bring it out.
It's my firstborn.
Bring it out.
You know what I mean? Matter of fact, let me right there, King, real quick. Let me get this real quick. Exodus 8. I'm gonna get something real quick. Exodus 8 and where is it? 8 and 23. Real quick. Book of Exodus, chapter number 8 and verse number 23. It says, and I will put a division between my people and your people.
That's right.
So the Most High is showing you, hey, everybody ain't the same. He's putting a division between his people and Pharaoh's people. You know what I mean? So the Lord is saying, yeah, Israel is my son. That's my firstborn. He different. You know what I mean?
That's right.
He's special.
That's right.
Did you have some G?
I love that firstborn,
man.
I love that thing.
Yeah, one of my favorite scriptures.
That's how you know ain't all nations, ain't no such thing, man, as firstborn. It's only Israel, man. He told you that, man. Same thing he told you, man, through 2nd Ezra 6, and I believe it was like 56, man. When he told you, man, you know, all the nations dropped like a bucket, man. Israel is my son, man. My only son, man. And the Most High wasn't playing with that thing, man, when he went after that whole firstborn. Let me get him. He got them all, man. That's a beautiful judgment. That's a beautiful judgment.
Yeah, it is. Hey, because he's saying Israel is his heir. He gonna get the kingdom. But you know what I mean? Since you got him in captivity, I'm gonna kill off your heir. You're not gonna have an heir to inherit anything. You know what I mean? Kind of.
Hey, and also too, he remembered what they did to the Israelites when he took all the babies and killed them and everything. About that. He said, "You got my nigga, I'm getting yours. I'm gonna double yours though." Right? All praises, man.
When Moses barely escaped that thing.
Yeah,
they were throwing him in the river, the Red Sea, Nile River. Excuse me, throw him in the Nile River. Slap.
And you know, there's all types of hippos, alligator, or crocodile. Don't tell them what kind of wildlife was there then.
Yeah.
So we see the wildlife now. 2,000 years ago, it was some real monsters out there.
Yeah.
So he's out there fighting. He fighting against it all.
Yeah.
Osai had to be with him. And he was with them when he floated down the river. He could have got ate then.
Yeah. Tipped over and
anything.
Yeah.
I can go whenever y'all ready. I can go whenever.
You're right. You got it, King.
Verse 30. And Pharaoh rose up in the night, he and all his servants and all the Egyptians, and there was a great cry in Egypt, for there was not a house which was not had one dead. Golly, the most
everybody. It touched everybody.
Everybody.
He ain't leave nobody. Golly,
man. And he called for Moses and Aaron by the night and said, "Rise up and get ye forth from among my people, both ye and the children of Israel, and go. Serve the Lord as you have said. Also take your flocks and your herds as ye have said, and be gone, and bless me also." And the Egyptians were urgent upon the people that they might send them out in the land of haste, for they said, "We all be dead men." And we took their dough before it was leavened, their
kneading troughs
being bound up of their clothes upon their soldiers.
Damn, they stripped them. Damn,
stripped down. That's the original strip down. That's the first strip down in the Bible, right there.
Take it all off.
Take it off. And the children of Israel did according to the word of Moses, and they borrowed of the Egyptians jewels and silver and jewels of gold and remnant. Boy, we was shining leaving that thing.
Hey, how you say, man, I gotta go, but I know you got some death in your family, but look at here. You still got that ring you had the other day?
Look what used to be yours and now mine. Bling, nigga, bling.
Right.
I know your nephew dead, but this chain shining. Right.
This nigga done took my place and I done took his. Damn.
Oh, man.
They still probably laying there with two chains on. Let me go ahead and get
you already know.
Let me go ahead and get those up off of.
Heck yeah. Hey, nigga coming out with all types of chain Kumo D's. Hey, niggas had all types of stuff on.
And this is a precursor for when we get the kingdom then. Because all these nations that got our jewelry and all these things, they're going to be giving it right back to us.
Oh, guaranteed.
So that Queen of England with her 500 tons of gold coming to us.
Yeah.
Coming to us.
These people with all of her jewelry, especially dirty ass Elam. He got all our gold.
Yeah.
You're going to give it back, buddy.
Yeah.
Every bit of it.
Yeah.
Hey, that just goes to show, man. Ain't it great to be an Israelite?
All praise to the Most High.
Is it? My goodness.
I would hate to be anything other.
I'm telling you.
I don't care what kind of hell we're going through, because the Most High said this is all going to be a dream. When this is over, it's just going to be like a bad dream.
Yeah.
Like in the time lapse of the Lord, this is a day. This ain't even a day.
Right.
It ain't even been a day.
Nothing
A day to the Lord is 1,000 years. It's been almost 500. He's halfway through his day. So there's I'm telling y'all, like when we get this kingdom, there's going to be a time in history when everything's passed. We're not even going to know what an Edomite is. We're going to have to go see him in a museum.
Right.
We're going to be explaining to my nieces and nephews. Yeah, this is who had us in subjugation.
Right. It's going to be embarrassing because they're going to be like, you let that nigga.
You soft.
Be like, Daddy, I seen you lift up a house the other day. You know what I mean? You let that nigga.
He was whipping y'all.
Special powers. Yeah, they're gonna be like, what could he shoot out his ass or what?
Go ahead.
No.
Come on, man.
He just write checks and you know he had good credit and shit.
You know, just created the patent office. That's all he did.
Yeah.
He's a master thief, son.
Yeah. Liar.
God. I believe I was okay. Verse 31. Oh, verse 32. No, verse 33. And the Egyptians were urgent upon the people, and they might send them out the land of haste, for they said, we all be dead men. Verse 34. And the people took their verse 35. Sorry. And the children of Israel did according to the word of Moses, and they brought, I was there, verse 36, sorry. And the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians, just like he's going to give us favor in the sight of all these nations when he cracks that sky.
That's right.
This is nothing but we're literally we're going to repeat this. Except it's going to be on a bigger scale. It's going to be all the nations. It's not just going to be the Egyptians. It's going to be all of them. I cannot, Lord willing, we get to see this day. So that they lent unto them such things as they required. And they spoiled the Egyptians, meaning we robbed them folks, man. Without a pistol, a staff, and a goat. Give me what you got.
Hey, and we didn't have to do nothing. Like you said, we didn't have to do nothing. The Most High did it. He set up all these different. You think it's just a happenstance that the Nile River turned to blood? Huh? Okay, boom. You know what I mean? Yeah, boils. Now, boom, locusts. Now, everybody, daddy died. You know what I mean? Your uncle, your mom. Yeah,
them folks shook, man. Yeah. Imagine being so scared that you give the people you had slaves everything. Nigga, just get out of here. Take it, please.
That's crazy.
You killed my son. You turn the river. I can't eat. I got warts. I got boils all over me. Just please get them out of here. That's what the Most High did for us, Israel. You got to wake up.
Hey, he set Pharaoh so high just to destroy him and show him he's going to dethrone him himself. Put him at his power point and told him, let's see if you're strong enough to handle me now. That's how powerful the Most High is, man. And he rocked the boat. He rocked the boat with the homie, man. For real, man. And that's a beautiful point, man, because he's going to do it. Because guess what? If we could do it, we wouldn't be here right now.
Right. And that is a great point. If we could do it, we would have been out of here. But we can't. And that's when he know when our power is gone. You know what I mean? When he know we can't do it, we realize we can't do it on our own. That's when we start calling out to him and he do these things.
Come on.
Which I believe some of the plagues are already started, you know. That's another topic.
We definitely can see there's definitely fear and there's definitely rumors of war. We definitely see things stirring up. We see prophecy unfolding. We can see the nations. You can see China surrounding Taiwan. You can see that the kings of the East are preparing battle for the kings of the West. These scriptures are coming to life.
Yeah.
Oh,
you better get right.
Right.
Running out of time.
Again, nigga. Like, all praise to the Most High. Verse 37. And the children of Israel journeyed 6,000 on foot. That were 6,000. We were deep.
600,000.
600. God, we was deep, bro. Over
and that was just the men.
1,000 of us celebrating Passover. Imagine that.
Wow. Yeah, that's
600,000 of us celebrating. There ain't enough lamb. No, I'm playing. Right.
And that's a good point, man. Whoever was selling that lamb was getting on, wasn't they?
Hey, bro. Shekels and they had it. I don't know whatever currency they were getting, boy, they was up.
Yeah, they was
all
up.
I got to say.
For real.
Gee, 600. I couldn't imagine 600 that like.
And that's
the type of dedication we have for the preparation. That's what Israel's got to get back to, that dedication. Imagine getting an what am I trying to say?
Organization.
An organized event for 600,000 people. We can't. It's hard to do it for 10 of us.
Yeah.
I can imagine 600,000 Jakes and Big King.
Shalom, God.
Shalom finally made it. Shalom made it. Shalom.
Shalom.
All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. Shalom, God.
Shalom.
Just going in on this thing, you know, letting the spirit move.
You know, I've been listening.
Yeah.
Trying to chime in.
All praise to the Most High. Powerful brother on the set now. Oh,
right back on. There you go.
I got kicked. It kicked me out for a second.
As soon as he was
Look at Shalom out.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Golly.
Oh, and there he went. I was gonna say, well, you know, he's making haste, y'all. That's what y'all saying.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
praise. Okay, I think I was at verse 38. Unless Hezekiah wants to speak on something or say something.
No, go ahead. You got it.
And the children of Israel journeyed. Hold on, that's was that? Oh, 600,000. Okay, yeah. No, and the mixed multitude went up also with them, and the flocks and the herds, each cattle, because it wasn't just us there. They had every nation there. We're not gonna act like that. And see how it made a different right there when it's talking about the strangers above, how it made a differential. Like, so that should let you know right there when you read back that those are obviously different sets of strangers, because they would have said they would have called them the mixed multitude. So we can see the verbiage and the phraseology that is being very specific, because it easily could have said the strangers or the mixed multitude earlier. We're reading right now about a mixed multitude. So who are those strangers?
Good point. Good point.
The Most High is very detailed in his book. You just have to make sure you're reading it.
Right.
Okay. Right.
And the mixed multitude went up also with them, and the flocks and the herds, very much cattle. And they baked unleavened cakes of the dough which they had brought forth out of Egypt. For it was not leavened, because they were thrust out of Egypt and could not tarry. Neither had they prepared for themselves any
Victuals.
So that's why we have unleavened bread, because we didn't have time to put the leavening in there to rise it. Go ahead. Ken.
Also, that mixed multitude, just a quick point. Those are cleavers. Those are people that said, oh, man, hey, I believe. And they got down. They got down. And when people say, oh, there was a mixed multitude there when the Lord, he made the, you know what I mean, this, that, and the third. The mixed multitude, the Lord is going to show you what happens of the heathen around us. They become servants. Right. When you're a mixed multitude, you're a servant. You become a servant. And that's what they were there for. Hewers of wood and stone and things like that. I just wanted to
good point.
And that's a good point, because that's actually what they was for. It was to be servants to us. And so when we broke the laws, the Lord took the strength that was among us and he flipped it around, put them as the head, and he put us as the tail.
That's why that curse says the strangers that are among you.
Yes. Beautiful point.
Verse 40. We always had those Salakia.
No, go ahead.
Salakia. I was about to say we always had those kind of that going on. Like Israel didn't do everything themselves; they had servants. So just a kid. So it ain't changed. Like kids, when we get back into our place, it's gonna be the same thing. 10 of them gonna be holding to the skirt of one that is a Jew, right?
Right.
And this arm is gonna be. I'm talking. You thought Hulk Hogan had an arm. Wait till I'm able to sling. Boy, this arm gonna be so small, and this one gonna be so mighty for me whipping these heathens, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I'll praise to the Most High. I can, Lord willing. Lord willing.
Boy, hit the poles on them.
I'm gonna be feared throughout the heathens.
Watch out with his right hand.
The thought, man. Like it's going. Have y'all seen what's that? Oh God, what's that movie where it's a black? Oh God, I can't. What's it called?
You talking about Pootie Tang?
Pootie Tang, when he had that belt, he was just. It was like when he was in the sky and he got hit with it. That's what it's gonna be like, man.
Pootie Tang, yeah.
Oh,
what a tie.
On the
there you go.
On the Civic Tank.
I was gonna say when you hit your servant for being wicked. What a tie. What a tie.
Oh man.
Lord willing, I remember that, because that's exactly what I'm gonna say. All praise to the Most High. Okay, I was at verse 40. Yeah, verse 40. Now the sojourning of the children of Israel who dwelt in Egypt was 430 years. And it came to pass at the end of the 430 years, even the self-same day, it came to pass that all the hosts of the Lord went out from the land of Egypt.
Slacky. So those 30 years, a lot of people got to realize too, that's when Joseph went into Egypt. So it comes on to act because he was there first before the children of Israel to come. He was there for 30 years first. So go ahead, God. I just want to point that out real quick.
All praises. Verse 42. It is a night to be much observed unto the Lord for bringing them out from the land of Egypt. That is that the night of the Lord to be observed of the children of Israel in their generations. This
Multiple
is my verse right here. So I wanted
multiple
to get
generations.
yeah,
with an S.
Multiplicity. Verse 43. And the Lord said unto Moses and Aaron, this is the ordinances of the Passover, the rules and regulations.
Right.
There shall no stranger eat thereof. All right. So make sure we got that, and we can also see variations of that in John 12 when it says certain Greeks came up to eat the Passover, and we know those Greeks were Hellenized. So, and we know in the ordinances there can't be no strangers. So we know those Greeks in John 12 are Israelites.
Hey, we told you that earlier. We addressed that to you earlier, man. Israel, this is for you.
That's right. Right.
All right, verse 44. But every man's servant that is brought with money, when thou hast circumcised him, they shall eat thereof. A foreigner that is a hired servant shall not eat thereof. I want y'all to understand that it's being very differential in those two verses right there. So, but every man's servant that is bought with money, because we had our own people, you know, they had the 7 year, we had our own people that we bought. They shall eat thereof. You know, they're still Israelites.
Right.
And then it says a foreigner that and a hired servant shall not eat thereof. So it's very specific. It shouldn't be confusing to you.
It's a lot.
Go ahead.
Excuse me. Yes, absolutely. In verse 43, because we had run in with a couple of scoffers. They bring this up. When you go into that word stranger, because of course we're reading English and it just says stranger, but the Hebrew word for that one is nekar, which actually means, let me see. Yeah, that actually means the foreign, aliens, foreignness, that which is foreign. It's just going into somebody that's just not a part of Israel.
And then you got
that's strange. And then you have instances where it says, I think in verse 48, it's going to say stranger, but the word for that one is gar or ger. And that one is going into like an Israelite that is not from around, that didn't grow up in Israel. Right. Both of them say stranger to the naked eye. You know what I mean? But if you go into the Hebrew of it, the one in 43 that says, "There shall no stranger eat thereof," is a straight up heathen, somebody that is not an Israelite by blood at all. And so that's the only point that I wanted to make. And so then when in 45, when it talks about a foreigner and a hired servant shall not eat, well, same deal, same difference. I don't want to get confused, everybody, but it's just showing you that sometimes you do have to go into deeper studies of things because you could get mixed up a little bit.
Hey, this is what messes up all these Christians in the first way, Christianity, man. They can't understand this thing, man. Right?
And they say if you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in a book.
Right.
Like we wasn't even. This is first base. Just putting it in the English is first base. So just reading it, being able to read it, we was banned from even reading it. But then to get a lexicon or the Hebrew dictionary, to break it down in the Hebrew, we definitely had nothing to do with that.
Right.
Now they put the truth in there. The first one is talking about a straight up heathen. You know what I mean? They put it in the Hebrew. They kept it, to its original, and didn't change that up. The etymology of that stranger there is a real heathen, but we wasn't supposed to never find that out. Is my point. We wasn't even supposed to be reading it in regular English, let alone going to the Hebrew. So that's not on the point I'm gonna make there.
We weren't supposed to even eat. Can't stand them devils, bro. Can't stand them devils, bro. Can't stand these devils, bro. God,
That's right. Yeah. Hey, nothing good.
Anybody got anything else?
That's good, man. Good bring up.
Okay, verse 46. We're almost through with this thing, Israel. With this chapter. And in one house shall it be eaten. Thou shalt not carry forth aught of the flesh abroad out the house, neither shall you break a bone thereof. Verse 47, all the congregation of Israel shall keep it.
Right.
And when a stranger shall sojourn with thee and will keep the Passover of the Lord, let all his males be circumcised, and let him come near and keep it. And he shall be as one that is born of the land, for no uncircumcised person shall eat thereof. Meaning you have to be snipped, buddy.
Gotta be, you gotta be. And then on top of that, you have to be circumcised in your heart. You know what I mean? You got to be circumcised up here as well to understand, hey, I got to keep these laws. I can't do this or that. That's the circumcision as well. Excuse me. Like Yahweh Shah was bringing out that it was a spiritual aspect of it as well. You have to have the physical, but you have to couple that with the spiritual as well. You know? So yes, and also a point in verse 48 again, when it says a stranger shall sojourn with you and will keep the Passover of the Lord. Well, in 43, he just said a stranger can't eat it. You know what I mean? So we just
talking about
right. We're just trying to show y'all, don't get confused.
It's levels. It's levels too. It's knowledge.
Yeah. Hey, I was about to get a little deep on that 46 to show them how that was talking about not breaking the bone up into your house shop, but I hold that for a little bit.
Oh, you want that Passover?
46 was I'm gonna hold that one, but go ahead.
That was a part of the law.
Yeah.
He had to keep the law even when he was getting beat. Even when he was getting beat, he had to keep the law. Wow.
I'm gonna bring everything out, but they weren't ready for that. Be too deep like that. Yeah, go ahead.
Baby line in the chat. Shout out, son. Shout out, son.
Shalom.
Baby line in the chat.
Baby line.
Praise to the Most High. I see you, Big King.
Shalom.
Better have that homework done.
Oh, there you go. Hey, I like it too. Hey, we inherited another brother and another brother. You know what I mean? That's a beautiful thing about it. All praise.
God. And be on the lookout for. We got the children. We got little Yaden, him and Jackson. They're gonna be bringing some stuff out for y'all. Be on the lookout for that soon. We got a plethora of things coming for y'all. We got all these brothers on this screen right here. Hezekiah, if he's got his own page, he just dropped a reel. Make sure you go check that out. If you can post it in the chat, I don't even know if you can post links in here. If you can do that, can you post it in the chat so they can see it? Y'all make sure y'all go show love to his videos and his reels. Hard it, subscribe. All these other brothers that got personal pages, including mine, go hard it, go sub. We're gonna be giving y'all. We're gonna put in the work. This is for y'all. We're doing this for y'all.
That's right. Yeah, y'all shout it out. Hey, mine is coming. I'm slow. I'm the granddaddy of the group. I get there. You know what I mean. But mine's coming. Most I will and soon. I'm gonna put mine together. Get with these brothers and put mine together. I know Chief. He's already
mine's old. I need to update mine though.
But just know we got some things brewing for y'all. All praise to the Most High.
Maximizing our efforts and impact.
Pun intended. Brewing.
Hey, this rush hour, man. It's rush hour.
Okay. I think verse 49.
Okay.
One law shall be to him that is homeborn, and unto the stranger that sojourn among you. Thus did the children of Israel, and the Lord commanded Moses and Aaron, so did they.
Mm-hmm.
And it came to pass, same day, that the Lord did bring the children of Israel out the land of Egypt by their armies.
Armies.
Right.
That's right.
He's going to do it again. Like the song says, he's going to do it again, buddy. He's going to bring us out of Babylon. My people come out of here. He's going to bring us out.
All praise to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. Man, yeah. Hey, we appreciate that, King. You know what I mean? You just on and you done went through the whole thing. I ain't mean that you read the whole thing, God, but hey, you did a great job. We appreciate that.
I gotta put in more work. I gotta put it in brick. I'm a student first, man.
Hey, it's all good.
Student first, man.
That's how we all are.
There it is, right there. Highlight that right there, man. Y'all go show some love on that. Hit that, brothers. Hit them likes. Get them views up. Get that brother's page going. Make sure you comment. Make sure you send it, share it. All right.
Because
heard
Her a little.
I pray that was some good.
Yeah.
Hey, that was a good breakdown, man. That was a good
Yeah, it
lesson for
was.
people tonight.
Uh,
All praise to the
powerful.
Most High for that, man.
That's powerful. Very powerful.
Con.
I learned a lot going through that with y'all. Like
okay.
I didn't, you know, there was a lot of intricacies I never really noticed until I went through it with y'all just now. Like, you know, how it made a differential to the strangers, how you know how Israel's he's only done this for Israel. You can't show him doing this for anybody else.
Nobody else.
No one.
No.
Right.
He's the only he's and they try to say he's no respecter of persons, but he in Exodus 2:25, 2 chapters before, he has respect to the children of Israel.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. That's
Not
right.
any of you other heathens out here. It's just us.
Right.
That's right.
Right. Man.
We understand why y'all hate us. We really do.
Well, it's understandable now.
It's gonna be even more understandable then.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hey, and what I want to say, come on, heathen. Oh yeah. Now you said that you learn. I learned. So we learn all the time, man, and we sharpen each other, and that's why it's a fourfold cord. That's beautiful. You know what I mean?
Right.
And even more, we got brothers and sisters. Yeah, it's beautiful, man. That we gaining traction. We're building, and you know, all of it. We put all our minds together. Like I was telling them, Hezekiah, how you know, you were talking about eating it standing up. I was like, eating it standing up.
Oh yeah, I caught that.
I was used to doing it at my house. Just my, you know, when I came to truth, was you know, I mean, just me, my family, and we trying to learn, and you know, so the first few years we did it just at home, and we like a meal. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, you know, I had never really kept it with everybody. You know, last year was the first annual where we keep it all together.
That's right.
Yeah. So eating it in haste, it made sense. I was like, well, you know,
yeah, I got that from I got that from the elders that taught me.
Yeah.
I got that from them. Cause first like it's because you wouldn't think nothing about it, with you eating in haste. So you trying to, man, it's just like when you at the party and they close it down, or you up, I got the bowl, and you like, all right, I gotta get, let me get 2 more scoops of that, and I'm on my way out.
Yeah.
Right. That's how it is.
All praises, man. All praises.
I enjoy it. These brothers teach me.
I might have missed this. Did we talk about the men with the staves in their hand?
We did.
Okay, I missed that. Part.
Yeah, we try to urge the brothers to go get your staves. Get your staves. If you can, get your staves. You know, get you a staff. Get you a stick. Whatever. It don't got to be nothing. You know what I mean? Just get you a staff. Get you a stick.
Sure, you can go to, like what we talked about going. You go Ollie's, you know, get a walking staff, you know.
You can go outside and get one off of.
Yeah, get a stick. Yeah, you get a stick.
I'm pretty sure that's what Moses did. So I think we're not too good to go out there and get a stick. Also, promotion. This brother beside me, Rib, makes ZZs. So if any brothers need that, hit this brother up. She makes fire ZZs.
That's right.
Hey,
make sure you get it if you need them.
I twist them up too.
Oh, he twisted them up too. I didn't know that. I didn't know my brother had that talent
too. Yeah, I look. See, I taught my rib, and then my rib multiplied on that.
See how that came out. I'm glad I didn't know that. So if y'all need ZZs,
yeah, we make them. The house of Hezekiah.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, whatever you need, we're here to serve y'all.
That's right.
So never be afraid to reach out to. If you're in the chat, I don't care if we don't know you. Reach out to one of the brothers.
Yeah.
Like I guarantee these brothers are going to show love, massive love, just like they showed me love.
You already know.
That's right. That's right.
That's what this is about. So
the Most High is watching.
Yes, he is.
Hey, leave a comment if you want. If you need anything, you know what I mean. You got something to talk about. Whatever question, leave a comment. Leave your email if you don't want to talk about it right there. You know, we'll get back to the Most High willing.
Is there a camp email?
Yeah, right here.
Okay.
Right down at the bottom.
Okay, anybody who's wanting to join the organization or be part of this or just wanting to just speak with brothers, that email right there. You make sure you contact that email to get a hold of any of us, and our brother will get back in touch with you. That's if you want to join, be part of the body. You just want to donate, you just want to get some kind words, whatever it is that you want. There it is right there. All praise.
All
praise to the Most High right there.
That's
That's
what I
what I like.
Outside of the map, we trying to, you know what I mean, do what we got to do, conquer this whole thing, man. You know, for the Most High.
For the Most High. All praise.
Hey,
Him be the glory.
Where is it? I had a precept I wanted to show y'all. Is it?
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to, because the store closes at 10 and I ain't got no food in the house. I'm gonna have to run off here and get some food.
Oh, you gotta go. You gotta go.
Okay. Hey,
the
water, putting it in.
That's what it is. I just looked and seen it was 9:30. I was like, wait, I gotta get food. Okay. Hey, all praise to the Most High. I appreciate you and love you, brothers, for bringing me in.
Likewise,
y'all the water.
All praise to the Most High.
I couldn't be more happy.
All praises to the Most High.
I love where I'm at. I love y'all, brothers. This is real brotherhood right here. This is the start of something great. All praise to the Most High, man. I could not have asked for a better group of brothers to be brought in for the Most High to have me around.
Most High knows what he's doing, King. Likewise.
That's right.
The Most High. We're gonna walk this thing out, keep the commandments. Hey, appreciate you jumping on, God. I thought you were right there.
Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna be going live. I'm gonna be bringing all these brothers
up
up
on here.
I'm not sure, but I got reels of every single brother on this panel right now. There's a reel with Chief. I don't know if I got a reel with Jehu, but I know I got a reel with Hezekiah. Go to the channel, check it out. I'm gonna have them brothers come on my platform. We're gonna be chatting there too. We're gonna be trying our best to feed the sheep as best as we can.
That's right. Each other's pages. We're gonna have different days of the week. Brother might go on a Monday, Tuesday, or whatever, and do a little bit, you know. But we're gonna maximize our potential for the Most High.
That's right.
For the new thing.
That's right.
What's your channel? What's the name of your channel, God? I mean, how do you?
I'm getting ready to post it in the chat.
Yeah,
I'm about to
I
post
think
it in the
it's
chat
name.
for everybody.
Got time? Check out the videos on there. I got the brothers on there, and like I said, we're gonna be doing more. Like them, I'm gonna bring them brothers on the platform. If we're gonna be doing as much as we can for the Most High.
That's right.
While we can.
Hey, this brother's already established. Y'all go check his channel out, man. He got all types of views. You talking about?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, just make sure y'all show love to one another, okay? Like everybody, just make sure y'all tune in. We got a lot of things coming for y'all. Look, we gonna be showing y'all as much love as possible. But with that, I love y'all, brothers. I can't wait for camp Saturday. And we're gonna burn these streets up, man.
That's right.
Hey,
that's right.
All praise to the Most High. I love y'all, right?
All praise to the Most High. Shalom.
What a blessing, man. What a blessing, man. You know. What a blessing.
Beautiful.
Indeed. What do you say? The harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. And then you ask, and the Most High will, you know what I mean?
He'll bring the increase. The Most High bring the increase. I'll pray.
That's right. Hey, and you could be the next brother or sister that's watching. You know what I mean? You ain't too young. You ain't too old. Get in this thing and serve the Most High. You know, serve the Most High. You heard the brother's testimony, man. He's good. Hey, we just trying to show love best we can. You know, we're not here to just glorify everything that we've done and we're doing. We're just trying to do the work, getting the blood off our hands, and we're giving you an opportunity, trying to provide an opportunity for our other sisters and brothers as well.
Right, God.
That's right. I'm up here trying to get this link in here for him real quick. His channel is literally, it's kind of Yalla the Lion, like we saw here down in the comments, or more so you seen on the screen. So I'm just going to spell that for him. It's kind of Yalla.
You like that lesson, God? I mean, you can't get enough of reading.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Man, it was beautiful.
You can't get enough of reading, you know what I mean? Rehearsing the righteous acts and reading these mighty accolades and things that our people have done, you know? And left from immortal for us.
Here we go. I put a B. Oh my goodness. I spelled the brother's name right.
Yeah.
Hey, forgive me, brother. Forgive me, brother.
Kabayala.
Kabawaya.
Let me see here. There we go. I'll put his name correct, and then I'll repost it. There we go. There we go. That's the brother right there. I guess check out his channel. You'll see shorts of us, the trees, and then you'll see he's got a plethora of content already on his page. Check him out. I tell you, I like it. I came across them before I even met him. I was like, "Is that brother in Knoxville? That looked like he's walking down the street, giving the word." I seen AutoZone. I said, "That's our AutoZone." I'm like, "Hey, I like that. Got to be us right there." And I didn't. Lo and behold, here we go.
He got you in the chair. He said it damn day and night. I be down. That's
man.
all right. That's what's up, man.
That's all. Hey, that's a beautiful thing to have a brotherhood. Like it's that we hold each other accountable, that we uplift each other when we down. You know how it says in the scripture, it says that you gotta to stay with a godly man. Like it's hey, we gotta be around godly people. And then and then we have to exhort each other to maintain godliness.
Right. Big thing.
That's what we have to do. Like it's if nothing else, like it's you have to have that Leviticus 19 and 17 spirit. Like it's you can't suffer sin upon your brother. Like it's we always trying to exhort each other to holiness.
Right.
Right.
That's beautiful. That's the we of our own. We got to be of our own nation, our own people, man, so we can build our people up.
Con.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hey, he said the children, let the children be first be fed.
Right.
He said a damn day and night.
Look yeah. Look who's this. Look who this is.
Oh, it's Dexter.
Dexter again.
And we the man.
You gonna have to rewind that. You're gonna have to rewind that, brother. Hey, we already gave the lesson for the Passover. Hey, we like yes. Hey, if you really want the knowledge, hey, this will be posted in just a few minutes, and then you can watch it from the very beginning.
Yeah.
And if you have any questions, you can put them in the comments. And we brothers will get back with you. This is what your second. We done talked to you already twice. Like yes, already. Hey, we'll have another conversation up here with you.
Hey, we're gonna put the video out too. The last one we had was
yeah.
It's a little wild. It was a little out there, Dexter.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get to that most I willing. So like y'all, I got my sinuses acting up.
Hey, yeah, it's that time of year, man. Hey, I had yellow dust all across my windshield.
Damn.
Yep.
What the world?
Is that?
Oh man, I got it. Yeah, I ain't too good. My allergies are messed up. So damn.
Yes. It's one of those things, but hey, brothers, like you said, we're gonna have more content for y'all. We're putting in the overtime so that we can bring more edification to you. And I think because I know my channel is mostly it's just gonna be scripture, trying to bring trying to uplift one another, like it's things to make you think, right? And then if you go to my channel and you have a question or you want to touch on a topic, you can either put it here, you can put it on my channel. Chief gonna have a channel, Jehu gonna have a channel, and we'll wagon wheel that thing.
Hey man, this thing gonna stretch like a limo. That's what it's about right now, man. That's why we in overtime right now, man. We gotta push, man. We're in the last days, man. We don't know when Ashiaki Awashai going to return. We want to make sure that we have enough on our plates, man. We don't want to stand before him, man, and he tell us, I never knew you, man. We got to get out here and put this work in, man. And that's what we doing tonight for Israel, man. We out here, man. Knoxville. Y'all know where we be at, man. Hey, get on that email. Hit us up. Hey, man, where y'all at? Where y'all going to be posting up at, man? What are y'all doing this week and that week, man? We can have a nice conversation with you, man. That's what it's there for. That's what the email there for, man. Brothers will reach back out to you once you apply. Just go to it, man. A lot of people say they want to join the Passover. You give them an email, you're like, hit the email, and they still ain't hit that time. Like, you missing out because your Hawashai is going to be there.
That's right. Hey, 2 or 3 gathered in the name. Hey, he going to be there.
He's going to be in in the midst of them. And that's the thing, you know, you say you love the Lord. We're showing you what to do with the instructions that he gave us. We're sharing them with you, and you make up excuses. Man, I got this, I got that. You know, I try to tell somebody. I told them, you can't love mother, sister, brother, kids more than the Most High. I don't care what you got going on that day. Man, ain't no missing that. Ain't no missing that. Ain't no once I came in the truth. Ain't no missing that. I don't care what I got. I don't care what is going promotion, the president. You know what I mean? I got a trip to. I don't care what's going on. I can't even think of nothing, y'all. Ain't nothing than me keeping a Passover, man. I don't care what's going on.
Yeah, hey, I have that spirit that Paul had. I must keep the feast.
Must keep the feast. Because who you gonna honor, God or man? You want to honor the Most High or man? I say God. The Most High
honoring man too damn long. That's why we still here.
Right.
Right.
Who you got allegiance to? You know.
That's a good breakdown, man. I love that lesson, man. I'm gonna have to check that out again, King.
Yeah. Y'all got anything else? We got you prepared. If you don't remember something, go back through. You know what I mean? Spin the block on the video. Make sure that you're keeping the feast the way it's supposed to be kept. You know, like we said, you know what I mean? What is it? April 11th at even. You got the lamb, you got the bitter herb, you got all the leaven out of your house and out of your heart. You know, repairing relationships, or at least making amends with people. You know, getting that hatred and all of that stuff out of your spirit. You got to separate yourself from that. Purge out all that leaven, all that sin, whatever you was doing. Hey, become a new creature before you take this. You got to be circumspect before you take of this land.
That's right.
11th at even, right? Then
that's right.
You got 7 days of keeping the unleavened bread.
That's
We
right.
gave you the instructions: water, flour, salt. You know what I mean? Unleavened bread. You eat that for 7 days. You don't got to eat a whole.
Hey, you can add a little honey to it if you want to.
I said.
You add a little thing, long as it ain't got leaven in it.
Right.
You good.
Yeah. You might eat it with the rest of your meal. You know what I mean? I don't know if you have beans or, you know what I mean? You like beans and cornbread. You eat it with the little leavened bread and whatever. You know? Unleavened bread, excuse me. But you got to do that 7 days. We're going to eat it in haste, standing up. You're going to eat it with your clothes on, your coat on, your staff in your hand.
You ready to go.
Yeah, get ready to go.
Oh, you know your hump. Calling on it.
Hey, just like this, we're ready to get out of here. Who's to say that this is the last Passover and the Most High come during this Passover?
That's it.
Wow.
Like he sent his son. All the son just waiting for the word.
That's it.
Like you coming to the Passover might be the seal. You might be the one that they've been waiting for.
Right.
So what are you waiting on?
Last one.
You waiting to keep the law? You waiting for somebody else to take your spot at the wedding? You've been invited. The door's been opened.
Yeah.
Like all you got to do is get your garment right.
That's right. What we was going into. And it goes into that parable that Yahushua told as well, where he said that man, I almost went blank. He was saying the virgins, 10 virgins, 5 of them wise, 5 unwise. Them unwise virgins, they waited around and they tarried. While he tarried, they were politicking, like most of us, politicking. Oh well, yeah, we'll get there, and you know what I mean, all this, you know what I mean, not counting it, not doing it in haste, not being prepared. They was all the other 5 that were wise. They was already prepared. They had everything with them.
They kind of living on that. I got till tomorrow, and then I got till tomorrow. Constantly kept on doing that, and finally there was no tomorrow.
The door was shut to them. The door was shut.
Bam.
Give me some of your oil.
Yeah.
Nah. Then ain't gonna be enough for me.
Right.
Hey, I gotta work out my own salvation with fear and trembling.
Sure do.
I ain't got enough oil for you. I can tell you to go get your oil, but you can't have none of my oil. I need every drop to keep this light lit.
Yeah, because you ain't gonna keep me from going. You know what I mean? Not
Right.
Yeah, hey, nah. You had
You
all
ain't
that
gonna
time.
kick me.
bless
You definitely ain't going to.
Okay.
But like you said, hey, not bringing out my favorite point, like the Sirach 5 and 7, make no Turian. Make no Turian to turn to the Lord like his. Because hey, all that's other than that is just you just waiting for your punishment.
Yeah.
You just waiting for things that you waiting for, as they say, as it hits the fan.
Okay.
To try to turn to the Lord, and it's gonna be too late then.
Right. Right.
You're gonna be looking for Israelites, you're gonna be looking for a Bible, you're gonna be looking for a Bible hub,
Yeah.
all of that, and they ain't gonna be there for you.
Check this out. Can you give me real quick, King? Isaiah 9 and 14. Gonna read down to 19 real quick. Baba Kashai. This is what you got to look forward to. 9 and 14.
Got you.
This is what the people got to look forward to. If you're not in this thing fully, you're not in this thing, Dexter. This is what you got to look forward to.
He's going after Texas.
Hey, he making an example.
Yeah, just keep
making an example. Hey, this is Isaiah 9 and 14. This is therefore the Lord will cut off from Israel head and tail, branch and rush in one day.
Salakia. So if we happen to be keeping the Passover, and he really do pass over us, but everybody else outside the Passover, this is what he's gonna do: cut them off branch and tail in one day. Come on.
The ancient and honorable, he is the head, and the prophet that teaches lies, he is the tail.
That's going in the pastors right there. The old men and the pastors, he gonna cut them off in one day. Come on, God.
For the leaders of this people caused them to err.
Jesse Jackson, LeBron James, all of these so-called leaders, right?
And they that are led of them are destroyed. Therefore the Lord shall have no joy in their young men, neither shall have mercy on their fatherless and widows.
Right.
For everyone is an hypocrite and an evildoer. In every mouth speak of folly.
Right.
For all this, his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still.
So he's still giving you opportunity. That's that grace, right? That's that grace.
Like it's for wickedness burneth as a fire. Salakia. For wickedness burneth as the fire. It shall devour the briars and thorns. It shall kindle in the thickets of the forest. And they shall mount up like the Salakia. And they shall mount up like the lifting up of smoke.
Right. And 19 is my point.
Though the wrath of the Lord of hosts is the land darkened. Salakia. Through the wrath of the Lord of hosts is the land darkened, and the people shall be as the fuel of the fire.
People gonna be for fuel. They're gonna be the fire, the fuel for the fire. Fuel for the fire. Wow.
You don't want that fire.
Fuel
just like lambs for the slaughter.
Yeah. My goodness. That's what the Lord said. The people gonna be fuel for the fire. My goodness. He's a consuming fire. We gotta get it right because he's not playing around. He came to Moses in a burning bush, said, hey, keep this forever. Ain't no way you supposed to know it's Passover and man, I'll do it next time, or it's all good, or man, you in trouble, bro. Your body gonna be fuel for the fire. Some people call it missile food. You know what I mean? The missile, the nukes coming. Missile food. You gonna be, hey man, destruction coming your way.
Yeah. Yeah, like we say, like in the military, you be like, "Oh, you cannon fodder." You just meant just to be blown up. That's all you out there for. You cannon fodder.
Forget that. Forget that.
And it says, to finish it off, it says, "No man shall spare his brother." Dang. Hey, that's that not wrestling with judgment right there.
Yeah.
Like is in a wicked way trying to be like, oh, I can justify keeping him alive, just because he's my brother. Nah, he was wicked. He gotta go. He fueled for the fire.
Right. That's it. That's his lot.
shit, you on your own.
Yeah.
As sad as it is, hey, like yes, you've been warned. The prophets been out in the streets warning the people. You
Right.
can't say that you ain't never heard of it. Like it's the internet. Like yes, years ago there was like yes, through that incident with the MAGA children. Like yes, Israelites were put on the highlight for everybody
Mm.
with that whole incident. You remember that in
That
DC?
was Chief Ephraim.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one. Yeah.
Yep. Everybody's like Israelites. What are those?
Yeah.
Google figures going crazy. Just Israelites. IUIC.
Yeah.
Like it's purple. Like,
Yeah. That's why
every
everybody
time I
say
hear somebody, yeah, they always say that you the purple people.
yeah.
I'm like, nah, we ain't the purple people, but that's our brothers.
Yeah. So everybody gonna know you got had an opportunity, man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, he ain't putting these warnings in that book for nothing, man. You better take heed.
Yep, and brothers hey, brothers open the door to you now. It's like when the church be trying to get you to come to Jesus. Like it's the doors of the church are open for real over here. They open.
Yeah.
They open. Hey, we invited you to come enjoy the feast of the Lord.
That we
When
did.
they ever do that for you?
Mm.
Hey, that's why we're the church. We're the real church.
That's right.
We're that church that was in the wilderness.
Mm.
We are our forefathers, you know.
Right.
And I would like to think that he put the spirit in us of that righteous remnant to get his people together.
Obviously, Dexter want to learn something. That's why he keep coming to the channel.
Yeah. I think that's what I was saying.
Yeah. The brother wanted the brother probably really questioning what he's learned, just like we did when we first came in the truth. It's like, yeah, dang, they lied to us. If the brothers are giving me the scriptures and it's come and that says that, but they're telling me something different. I'm like, yes, somebody got to be lying.
Mm-hmm.
And I read what the brothers told me. Like, yes, it don't match my understanding, but I can't deny it's on the pages, black and white.
What it say? Yeah.
Yeah, his wheels turning. You can tell it is, man, because he constantly comes.
Yeah.
Kind.
We appreciate it. Hey, man. But one thing about
keep coming back.
Yeah. The blood gonna be off our hands. We telling, warning, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing to play around with.
Yeah, we don't play around with the Lord.
No.
Man. But y'all got anything else?
That's it. Me.
That's it.
All right.
Looking forward to next week. All praise to the Most High. Hey, be on the lookout.
Question.
If you what you say again?
Oh, it can wait.
Oh, well, I was gonna say be on the lookout. We're gonna have for those that did RSVP, we will be sending out the menus, most High willing soon. Menu for the meal after the Seder meal. So you'll have a choice, whatever whatever you want to eat or whatnot. We're gonna do it that way. Try to do it decently and in order. If you didn't get for some reason RSVP or you don't get one, we'll have menus at the venue as well. Most High willing, you'll be able to make your decision there. But we're looking forward to it. All praise to God. Just make sure you hold up your end and make sure you are worthy to partake in the Lord's Passover amongst the congregation too, for my sisters, my daughters.
Yeah. Dexter, you hear that? You better get to that Passover, man. You better have hot coals under your feet.
For real. If you know what's good.
Yeah.
Hey, if you can't get to a congregation, hey, keep it at the house.
Yeah.
Check out our video we did last year.
Yeah.
And you can follow along with us.
Yeah. Just go to our videos and look and scroll back, man. Beautiful. Beautiful Passover we had last year, man. Enjoyed it very much. It was awesome.
Hey, and you check the channel, you get to see brothers in their garments looking royal.
Yeah. Most I willing, we'll have a little sneak peek for y'all that don't make it, for this one. It's gonna be a beautiful event.
Right.
Kind. Beautiful event. Yeah. Hey, beautiful lesson. All praises to the Most High. like is that he gave brothers a spirit to bring out this lesson. The water Yahweh from bringing our brother onto the channel. I know the brother got a schedule, boy. Like it's kind of hard to catch him, but he made time. He made time for his brothers, and he wanted to make sure that he put name to face for y'all.
Yeah. People probably been seeing him in the videos, didn't know who he was. That's his official introduction to the trees. Praise the Most High. We spreading them leaves. You know what I mean? The branches, the roots. You know, so I'll praise to the Most High.
Dropping them seeds, man.
Dropping the seeds. That's right.
Spin this video back, y'all. Thumb up the video. Share the video. You know what I mean? Rehearse the video. Write down the precepts. Keep yourself in a spiritual way. You know. Hey, listen to us while you working. You might be working. You know what I mean? Play the video. You know what I mean? Not just necessarily listening to us, but you listening to the words that are coming from this book, from the Most High's mouth. You know, that's what you need to be. You know, so yeah, let's rehearse these righteous acts. Meditate on these on the law and these scriptures. You know.
That's right. Meditate on these words.
Yeah.
Hey, and with that being said, hey, let's close it out with the scripture. Hey, this Isaiah 61:3, to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called trees of righteousness.
That's right.
The planting of the Lord. Like it's that he, Yahweh, may be glorified.
The water Abanawa Yahweh shot. Thank you, our Father Yahweh. In the name of his son, Yahweh.
Beautiful lesson tonight, man. All glory and honor to God, man.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
All praises.
Israel truly should be some edification for you, man. Make sure you get on. If you need any questions, get on. Then send some to the comments. Whatever question you got, email us, man. We'll reach out to you. Remember, we're doing this for you, same way Yahweh did it.
That's right.
Because we love the church.
That's right.
And the church is our people.
That's right. Hey, so next week we right back. You know what I mean? Most High willing. We do got the Passover coming up on a Friday, so we'll think about what lesson we're gonna give since we kind of went into it today. You know, next week, Thursday before the Passover. So I don't know if, you know what I mean, we'll see what we get into.
Yeah, because that's gonna be right Thursday, then Friday is the Passover. So
yeah.
Hey,
at least we got it out. We did get it out of the way just in case. You know.
Yeah.
But either way, you know,
that's good.
Yeah, it's a blessing to be with y'all. You know what I mean? Shalom. Peace to the 12 tribes.
Peace to the 12 tribes scattered abroad.
Tribe of Dan.
Oh, yeah.
Shalom, Israel.
Shalom.